What's up, everybody? Welcome to the WWE Backlash Watch Along. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo. Sorry I'm running late, guys. I literally was editing a video right as we speak, and I got the captions and published it on one app. I still have to publish it on my other apps, but I was like, I'm out of time. Backlash is gonna start, and I hadn't even set everything up. And I was gonna watch on ESPN today, but guys, ESPN logged me out, and I'm like, okay, my husband's not home. He's the one with the password, so I'm not even gonna bother him right now. So I had to whip up the VPN, get Netflix on. So hopefully all is good. I used Netflix for night 2 of WrestleMania, and it was all right. So I'm hoping that it's all right here today too, because Guys, I did not want to have to deal with the damn password stuff. And I was like, I am not in a mood right now to deal with ESPN Unlimited. I'm running late. Let's just go with Netflix and do this. So anyways, happy to be here. Thank you so much to everyone who's been joining me too. So thank you guys so much for being here. So excited for, I think today is low-key might be a good show. Okay. There's enough matches on here. A lot of stuff that I think could be good, as long as they don't bombard us with a shit ton of advertisements, and hopefully we get a good length of matches for everything, then I think we should be okay. So yeah, hopefully. Oh, Sheldon, I keep forgetting that you could use Disney Plus, but you know what? Disney Plus logs me out all the time. No matter what, those apps that you always say, save your info, no matter what, those mother effers always log you out. There are certain apps that do that. That just happens to be one of them for me. Either way, I want to start off by thanking John Taylor. John, thank you. Hey, what are you doing here today, by the way? What are you doing here watching Backlash? Thank you so much, by the way, John, for sending the first super chat of the day and saying it's time for Danhausen voice. Backlash. I can't do the I can't do the backlash. Backlash. I can't do it the way that Danhausen does it. I really can't. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Backlash. Thank you, John. BTW, John also gifted 5 DWO memberships. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you so much for doing that and getting the support out here. Thank you so much, John. We also got Sheldon Jackson, who continues his streak here with his DWO membership. Sheldon, you're the best, man. Thank you as always. All right, and this show should be starting in about 2 minutes. So guys, let me know, which match are you most excited for? Also, I'm going to give some shout outs in the meantime before this show begins. Oh, actually, never mind. It's starting now. Hold on. Let me get the audio. All right. Y'all know what time it is. It's our weekly audio check. Can you actually hear the thing? Let me know. You should be able to hear me and the Netflix all in a nice balanced fashion. Alrighty. Also, hey, thank you so much to everybody. We got John Taylor here, who says it's 102 degrees outside, so I chose to hang out here. John, you just had to move to Phoenix, didn't you? That is Phoenix weather. That is what you get for living in Phoenix. Actually, today it's a little hot across the board. It's 80 degrees here where I live, and it hasn't been 80 degrees in a while. So I guess it's just like a little warm around the board, across the board in the West Coast right now. Also, thank you, Don. Don says audio is good. Whoop, whoop. Thank you so much, John. We also got Mictaru in the building. Hey, Mictaru, thank you so much for the generous super chat. Mictaru says, what's up, DWO peeps and queens? Hope y'all have a great weekend, and I'm not here to watch Backlash and not subscribing to ESPN until next year or SummerSlam. I'm here to hang out with our DWO queen. Mictaru, that is so sweet. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the audio through here and have a good time and still at least know what is happening on the show. Oh my gosh, Danhausen.
Versus Kit Wilson and the Miz.
Danhausen has the little hat that people wear when they play. Is it tennis or golf? I think tennis. I think people wear those hats for tennis. Either way, whatever. It was pretty funny. Anyways, Mictaru, at least here you'll be able to keep up with the news instantaneously and know exactly what went down when it went down. Thank you, Mictaru, for the love, and I hope you're doing all right. We got John Taylor here, who says, also, I legit want to know who's Danhausen's partner. Is it going to be? It is going to be Jelly Roll, isn't it? I hope not. When I saw those rumors that it was going to be Jelly Roll, I thought that was super disappointing. So I'm really hoping that that's not the case. I feel like you can do something more exciting Thank you, John. Also, thank you so much to Ostino17 for the super chat. Thank you. Says, hi from Atlantic, Canada. Hey, we got our Canadians in the building. Whoop, whoop. We love Canada. We love everybody. So thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy Backlash. Thank you for the love, man. All right, we're getting this started. Goober1618 says Shane McMahon. Hey, man, all I'm going to say is this. If Shane McMahon were to come out at Danhausen's partner, you bet your ass Shane McMahon would do something fun. So shout out to Cody Pinion, who's here with us. Thank you for hanging out with me. We got Eric Magana. I hope you're right, Eric. CM Punk is who I mainly wanted to be, but I don't know. We also got Weirds One in the building. We also got Adam for Christ here with us. Tracy, thank you, Tracy, for the love. Tracy says, I'm not home yet, so I'm listening until I can. Don't worry, Tracy. We'll keep you posted on what's going down. And take your time getting home. Do not rush getting home. Take your time. Don't worry. You're all good. Thank you for the love, Tracy. Holy smokes, young Jamie! Oh my God, dude. Thank you for this generous super chat, man. He says, hey, Denise, got a bottle of Belvedere. I don't know what that is. And ready to watch Backlash. Let's get it. Dude, thank you so much for your generosity, man, because I know that you sent this from the kindness of your heart. So just know that it's really appreciated over here and helps keep this channel running. So thank you so much, young Jamie. And I hope you enjoy your bottle of Belvedere. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Belvedere. And getting to enjoy Backlash. You know, we got a couple matches. Yay, Pyro. We got a couple of matches, and I feel like there's no reason why all those matches can't be good. Like literally, even the Danhausen match, like that one should be good in terms of it being like quirky and fun, right? And all the other matches definitely have potential to be really good matches. Again, they just need to not F us with advertisements. They need to give us time on these matches. So let's hope and pray for that. Fingers crossed. Thank you, young Jamie. Sending you some good karma, man. Thank you so much for your generosity. Good karma. All right, so we're kicking things off with Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins. This is good, and I'm going to tell you why this is good. This is good because both of these guys are going to wrestle a faster-paced match here on the show. So I would assume so, because both Seth and Bron, you know, they can move. They can move a little fast. Also, check out Seth Rollins' gear. I just know that's probably some sort of reference to something. It's kind of giving like low-key Shield vibes with the jacket. But I'm sure there's more to it. Oh, people are saying like it's a Bane mask or a muzzle. I'm not sure, but it's cool though. He looks like video game-ish. Video game-ish. Oh man, we also got Victaru. Holy shit, I just realized you gifted 10 DWO memberships. Dude, we've gotten like 16 memberships in less than 8 minutes. Victaru, man, you're too nice. Thank you for the love. And I hope some of you guys were able to grab some of those. If you did, let us know. We also got Ostino here who says Zilla Fatu debut tonight, maybe. You know, I've seen some people throw that out as an idea. And I would be very happy for Zilla. He's a nice guy. We had him here on the channel not too long ago. So that obviously would be massive. He's got good personality. So if it were to happen, it'd be pretty nice. Thank you, Ostino. We also got Adam for Christ. Hey, Adam, how are you? He says, yay for Danhausen and whoever his partner is. Again, my number one pick is I hope it's CM Punk. And if it's not CM Punk, then I really don't care. It could be anybody. I mean, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't want to say just anybody because then watch it be somebody I don't like. And then I'm going to be so disappointed. So hopefully today we're not disappointed. Thank you, Adam. Also, Dawn also gifted 5 DWO memberships. All right, we're like, what, 20, 21 memberships now? Holy smokes, man. Dawn, thank you for that. Also sending you some good karma. Thank you, Dawn. Hope you're also having a nice weekend. It was funny because right after Busted Open today, I did Busted Open in the morning. I was so fucking tired this morning. All right, here we go. I was so tired this morning. After I did Busted Open, I fell asleep on my couch. But get this, when I woke up, I was like, oh my God, I missed Busted Open. I gotta get up and do the show. Without realizing, girl, you already did the show. Like, chill, girl, chill. But I woke up in a panic thinking, oh my God, I missed the show. Mind you, it was already like 12. Spike, yo! Spike also continuing his streak over here, gifting another membership. Spike, you're the best, man. Thank you so much. This is a good membership day today. So I hope some of you guys were able to grab some. Don here says she's on vacation, so you know as a good, got a mani-pedi and took a nice nap. That's right. I remember you telling us that yesterday. So jelly. Don is on vacation.
On this matchup wave.
Vacation.
Seth Rollins side, you'd have
all right. So who do we got here, guys? Ooh, let me do a poll. Actually, let's do a poll. Hold on.
The other side, strength, power, speed, stamina. Breaker hopes to slay Rollins tonight.
Yeah, Bron Breaker is potentially anybody in the locker room's worst nightmare. And Seth
all right, guys, let's vote on our poll here.
Not to be dragged into a
who do you guys got for this match? I'm going to do the poll for every match today, so don't let me forget. If you want, let me teach you guys how to vote. If you think Seth Rollins is winning, put a 1 in the chat. If you think Bron Breaker's winning, put a 2 in the chat. So 1 for Seth, 2 for Bron. You just put the number in the chat, and that's how you vote.
Number 2.
All right, I told you guys this was going to get started pretty in a fast-paced manner with Bron Breaker already going for that fucking spear. Yeah, I was actually happy when I saw that this match was kicking off the show.
Yeah, and this is exactly what we're talking about. Bron Breaker.
Get your votes in, everybody. Get your votes in. Also, thank you so much for the love to Shane K. Andrews. I appreciate that, man.
Heavyweight Championship with a vicious attack, and that is now exploding in the face.
Like, okay, so I think my official pick, by the way, for this match, I'm really loving the start of this. Energy, guys, energy.
Like a ball of fire to start this matchup tonight against Breaker.
That's exactly how Seth needed to start, get the upper hand early and try and finish the job, as you mentioned, Cole.
You know, Seth Rollins told me on the Countdown Show in a very special interview that
there's way more space
he's nearing 30 years old. He doesn't know how much time he has left at the top. He understands there's going to be many like Bron Breaker trying to take him down a notch.
Okay, am I crazy? I'm not crazy, right?
Yeah, forget just 40 years old. That's 40
We got cocaine here with Seth. I got a feeling this is going to be match of the night. Possibly.
Chunk of it at the very top, competing in WWE.
Anyways, I think given that Bron Breaker just came, like, here's the deal. Bron Breaker just came back. He does need a big win, right? But I still think that they could stretch out Seth Rollins and Bron Breaker. So that's why I also think Bron Breaker could win. However, Seth Rollins would be going back-to-back losses. You know, he lost to Gunther, so that's not something he wants either, right? But I do think I'm going to go with Bron Breaker.
Here we go.
Maybe getting this win. Oh, ouch.
Well, that's that young power of Breaker coming to the fore early on.
Yeah, we got your boy KJ here who says it looks better. Yeah, it looks so spacious. Like there's room for everything now.
To keep himself at the top of the card, effectively using Breaker as a bodyguard to maintain his reign as
we got Numb J Stuff says if this feud doesn't continue, then 2. But if it continues, then Backlash, then 1.
Last year, right here in Tampa.
Hey, what's up, Big Willie Style? He says drinking Fireball and making ravioli as I watch the show. Hey, man, enjoy your ravioli. I love ravioli. It's pretty good.
Bitter enemies for Rollins.
Also, shout out to Dragonfly Dreams who's here with us.
Past 7 months. The last one was at WrestleMania.
Also, shout out to Kenna Lake, who's here with us, too.
Breaker would interfere and break things up. And Breaker now with a takedown of Rollins.
Ron Stallop says announcer desk is different.
On offense.
I haven't noticed the desk. I just noticed the barricade. Let me take a look at the desk.
In 7 months, there is an
element looks the same to me, but I haven't like really looked at it.
That simply might not be there for someone like Seth Rollins. Doesn't matter how much you train, you never get to game speed without being battle-hardened.
And let's not forget, Wade, that...
By the way, I'm so stupid. I just realized that this is the free hour on ESPN. Like, I completely forgot we're doing that. Totally forgot we're doing that.
You bounce back from injuries. That is
also, shout out to Tony Christ that's making giant cheeseburgers. Ooh, that sounds good. Are you making curly fries or straight fries along with it? Let us know. Give us the deets.
He thinks
we like to talk about
food
around here.
Interesting video of him in the gym this past week, bench pressing 400 pounds and talking.
Okay, huge let's go Rollins chance.
405, 4 reps with ease on the bench press. That is just ludicrous.
What a German suplex, and how quick was Bron there?
Yeah, and here's part of the thing. The early onslaught that came from Seth Rollins has just bounced off the mentality of Bron Breakker. Didn't start to doubt himself, didn't start to wonder, can I really make it at this level against Seth?
No, Timothy says, did you see the picture of Kairi Sane earlier today? No, what picture? Guys, I took a nap after Busted Open today. So your girl might have missed whatever happened in the last 2 hours.
Back in June of 2020, 6 years
also, by the way, we got John Taylor says, is that a Polish StreamYard feature? Yes, it is, John. Everything here is handled via StreamYard.
Against Bron Breakker. He went to Shawn Michaels and said, listen, give me the best that NXT
We also got Leo
has.
Poro says he's having some Costa Rica coffee. Ooh, Costa Rica coffee is Costa Rican coffee is really good. I've actually had that before in Costa Rica. Hey, what's up, Chandra? Thank you for being here. We also got Paul Sterling. We got Alan Masado. Tony Cries, no fries with your cheeseburger? What?
You could barely pick better than Bron Breakker.
I'm shooketh right
Rollins now delivers a chop to Bron. You know, Bron Breakker understands that he made this bed and he has to lie in it. He has no friends, nobody to help him out. Woo! And he talked a lot about the parallels with Breakker. Breakker did to Rollins, much like Rollins did to the Shield a decade earlier. And here's the cover by Breakker. And Rollins just did 2 kicks out.
Yeah, and I like that comparison.
Thank you so much, Dan. We also got Chelsea's champ. Hey, what's up, Reggie? How are you? We also got Lennox Coleman in here. What's up? What's up? Mike Kowinski's here with us. We got John Taylor who says he DoorDashed Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, man, nice. I like Dunkin' Donuts. Actually, they're like not my favorite. I'm not going to lie. I'm more of a Winchell's girl. Sometimes I feel like Dunkin' Donuts is a little too sweet. By the way, am I the only person who's liking Bron Breakker's shaggy hair? It's so shaggy. I like it. I don't know why. I don't know why, but apparently I like shaggy hair.
An attack from Rollins. Leopards don't change their spots. Rollins has form of doing that. Breakker just got to Rollins before, as Breakker sees it, Rollins inevitably attacked him.
And I asked Rollins about his strategy tonight. He said, listen, when my back is against the wall, I am my best version of myself. He said the problem with Breakker is he took his shot a couple of times, delivering spears, and he wasn't able to kill Rollins. And Seth says that's going to come back and bite Bron.
The tables seem to be turning in this match. Momentum slowly drifting towards Seth Rollins. And Bron could be paying the price right before our eyes.
Rollins has said on a number of occasions, Bron is a future star, but he's just not ready.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. Bron Breakker, look at them. Look at that man around the damn ropes. That man is ready.
Breakker collapses into the cover, hook to the leg. Rollins,
by the way, based off of the votes that we're seeing here on our poll, most of our chat is expecting Bron Breakker to get the win today. So if you guys haven't voted, if you just joined, you guys can vote.
And it's right across
so
the
far,
larynx of Seth
57 of you have voted that Bron Breakker's winning today, and 34 of you have voted for Seth. I'm going to let this poll go for 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to stop it so that we lock them in. So if you want to vote for Seth, put the 1 in the chat. If you want to vote for Bron, put the number 2 in the chat. I'm going to have it up for 2 more. I'm going to allow you guys to vote only for 2 more minutes, then I'm stopping it because we don't know how much longer this match is going.
Of course, he's got to be banged up internally after all the spears of the past few weeks. And those suplexes will...
I like the way that Bron's been throwing Seth Rollins.
And Rollins again kicks out of your fall.
Throughout this entire match.
The word go that there is a lunatic streak inside.
That's what we need to see more of.
You call them a head case on occasion. I would
more
say
of that lunacy.
Is Paul Heyman on the outside guiding that lunatic streak?
I don't know, man. Bron's been kind of dominating this match too now.
Happy Meal is what he is, but nonetheless, to your point on Heyman, Rollins is warned.
Fleet Pete says Bron's got to trim that beard though.
That firsthand.
Maybe he could just put some like beard balm to like keep it into place, you know?
He's done his entire
I don't know
career.
how I know about Beard Bomb, but I know about Beard Bomb. Although I'm not sure if those are the proper steps he needs to take. As much as I'd love to grow a fantastic beard, it hasn't happened for me yet.
And Rollins now, he's actually fighting.
Yeah, I agree with Renegade Randy here. Says he wants to see Bron versus Oba. I do too someday.
Tooth and nail against
All
this
right,
guy.
Frankensteiner.
Frankensteiner. Cover. Rollins doing it. And
Near
that's the
fall.
reason the man is a 6-time world
All right, I'm
champion.
stopping the poll now. So if you guys didn't vote, I am sorry. You'll vote for the next match. All right, ready? I'm stopping the poll in 3.
The difference of how Seth was able to kick out there. Enough damage.
1. Poll has been stopped. All right.
Down for now.
The poll is locked in. You cannot vote no more. 72 of you voted Bron Breakker. 43 of you voted for Seth. So by 63%, people are expecting Bron to win this match. Let's see if the DWO is right or not.
On the smarts of Paul Heyman.
Local crowd electric here tonight. Over
By the way, we do got John Taylor here. Says if I were WWE, I would end the free hour on ESPN right as the Danhausen tag partner reveal. Honestly, right? Like right when Danhausen goes, and my partner is dun dun dun, show over. Yeah, that'd be pretty messed up. Imagine you're watching the show and you're like, oh,
look in his eye, and this rarely
no, you can't
ends
see
well
it
for
unless
his
you pay
opponent.
$30.
Turn around because Bron Breakker.
Thank you, John.
Breakneck speed. And Rollins catches him with a super kick.
Yo,
I believe Breakker was going for the spear, and Rollins met him there.
That was messy looking, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Freaking Rollins and a moving target. Both men laid out, and the count is climbing, Cole.
Yeah, now the official.
By the way, we also got Fuzzy Balls in here. Hey, Fuzzy Balls. You says wrestling's golden age. There was far less outside interference. Sometimes I feel like current WWE overdoes the whole outside interference angles. We do got a ton of interference angles. A ton. You know me, I'm a little boring. I prefer straight
Rollins was on 9.9 there, living dangerously. Tells you the toll that has been taken on Seth's body so far.
Also, happy Saturday.
Sorry,
it took me a second. I forgot what day it was. I was like, is it Saturday? Is it Sunday? What day is it?
The longer this match goes.
Matt Reikiel, he says, got UFC after Backlash. Yo, I got to send you a DM soon. So, thank you so much, by the way, for joining the Patreon. Thank you, Matt.
Rollins just has that durability, that heart and drive that has served him so well through his career.
Rollins has to duck underneath that. Now big clothesline will drop Breakker. Rollins into the cover.
Hey, what's up, Darius? How are you, man?
Yeah, that was a groggy.
Okay, he's going for the stop. Move, Bron. Oh, fuck. Wait, my thing paused right as he was gonna hit him in the head with the fucking kick. I was like, no!
Just moved himself out of position. Rollins had to switch things and turn it into a kick.
Was right here, and my stream just paused. And I'm like, no! Did he move? Did he not move? What happened?
But it shows you the issue of Bron Breakker, how resilient he is. He simply got him too fast.
For the year. Let's fucking go, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I get instant notifications whenever someone signs up to the Patreon. Like, there's times where I'm like laying down and I'm like, oh shit, nice.
Rollins, grin on his face, believes he may have Breakker where he wants him.
This is those deep waters that Seth is only too well versed in.
Tony here says Undertaker induct Gingerbread Man into the 2027 Hall of Fame. Oh, man.
New territory for the young man.
Also, Rollins, shout out to Joseph, who's here with us, too.
Breakker in position for the stomp. He just kissed Paul Heyman goodbye.
No, I like the way that Bron just stopped the
stomp. Let Heyman get to him a bit, and it allowed Bron Breakker to counter.
Hey, what's up, Nelso? How are you? We also got Dragon Knight.
Power of Breakker. Military press into a knees to the gut.
Finish him off, Bron. Finish. Move out the way, ref. Move out the damn way.
For spear.
You know what? I blame the ref. He kind of got in the way of Bron Breakker right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, ouch.
Inside out. And
Oh.
Rollins landed on the back of his neck.
That didn't
And
look
that's
too
not
good.
for Rollins. Standing
moonsault
by
that was
Breaker.
nice.
Great athleticism. Cover now. Kick out by Seth.
Okay, that got a little too messy there.
But the body just seemed to give up on him halfway through, and that might be
Joseph says it's raining here in New York. Jealous. I do want a rainy day. We haven't had like a rainy day in a long time. We had a rainy night the other night, but not a rainy day.
You know, if you've only had one match in 7 months, your stamina's not there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's not helped anything by the fact that Bron Breakker has been beating the living daylights out of Seth Rollins.
BTW, we got Fuzzy Balls here. It says, if you like classic wrestling, check out Ric Flair versus Barry Windham. It was a 60-minute time limit draw, and everyone thought it was a great match. I've seen that, Fuzzy Balls. Yeah, of course. Seen that a million years ago. I haven't seen it recently, but millions of years ago. Thank you, Fuzzy Balls.
Rollins, though, going to turn things around. He's got Breakker in trouble. Braun trying to hang on. Not enough. Seth Rollins with a buckle bomb.
Move, Bron, yo!
What a clothesline. The explosiveness of Bron Breakker.
Just a home
Bron.
run slug to the throat.
Let's go, Bron.
Take another look at this. Buckle bomb to Breakker, a move that's damaged so many superstars, but immediately a desperation response perhaps from Breakker at exactly the right time.
What a way to kick off Backlash. Live on ESPN2 in the States, Netflix internationally.
Crowds into this match. And we're also, has this match already gotten longer than most of the WrestleMania matches?
Continue to stay on top.
I don't know. We'll see.
Seth Rollins looks like a broken man on the outside. Roll to the outside to
Yo,
try
what's
and
up,
get some
90s
breathing room.
Ocean over here on Twitch. What up?
Breakker's not even breathing hard, Wade.
We also got main events edits with us. What's up? We got Kev. What's up, Kev? We got Charles.
Damage.
Nick, the creator, with us. We got Slivey Boy Swag. We also got Eric Magana out here rooting for Bron.
Acutely aware of the count. Oh, God.
Okay, here we go. This is the Bron specialty.
We've seen Breakker do this before. Bron Breakker has become his calling card.
Nice. Even though the fucking cameraman almost missed it, but hey, I saw enough.
While putting his own body on the line in a hellacious landing, Seth Rollins.
Paul's face. I don't know, man. I feel like Braun's had most of the upper hand in this match today.
Wait, is this match as physical as you thought it would be?
BTW, we got John Taylor here who says, I love how easily Denise says fuzzy balls. Fuzzy balls. Fuzzy balls. Fuzzy balls is a regular. So I've gotten used to, I've said fuzzy balls on the stream at least like 50 times. At least.
The official now on a count of 7.
Thank you, John.
Drag Rollins back into the ring and does.
Well, Breakker's here to make a statement. Does not want to win by counter. It could have been over right
We
there.
have some funny usernames on here. There's some other ones that are pretty hilarious every time I have to say them. Like cocaine.
Gonna meet him there. Quick as a cat.
All right.
Rollins with a superplex.
Okay. Come on, Bron. Get your moment.
Counter for the win. Rollins is still in it. Holy hell! Rollins usually goes for the Falcon Arrow there.
Yeah.
What a counter by
Heads up, guys. I personally, I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me right now. You may not agree with me when I say this, but I like this match more than the match Seth had with Gunther at WrestleMania. I like this one more. I don't know if I'm alone or if you're getting there with me. Let me know. But I just got to be honest with y'all. I'm liking this more than the Seth Gunther match at Mania.
The official checking on Rollins there.
We also got John Taylor who says cocaine is a particular favorite. Yes. Shout out to Cocaine, who I know is here today. That's so funny. Shout out to Cocaine.
Just now stalking and having his way with Rollins. How many times have we seen Seth turn that superplex into a Falcon Arrow?
Okay, we got some people who agree. We got Brian McGee who says, I totally agree with you. Matt Rakiel says, I agree. Okay, your boy KJ. Brian McGee agrees. We got your boy KJ who says, me too, Denise. We're not alone on that one. Okay.
We'll get a little dose of it
I thought I was going to have a hot take. Apparently not. Yeah, Tanisha Hicks says, where'd Tanisha go? Tanisha says, I'm liking the length of the match. I agree. We got Paul Sterling who says, I agree. This match has been great. I'm with you. Good. We also got Brandon here. Brandon Glaspie who says, I agree with you, Denise. This was the WrestleMania match I wanted. I'm with you, man.
Not for long.
And another Frankenstein.
I also got Doc Rollins here, so I agree, D. This is a banger. I had doubts with Braun, but those are gone. No, I never had doubts with Braun. I believed in Braun Breaker. I believed.
Well, throw that clock out of the window.
I believed in Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker, because time just speeds up.
I don't know what we call Braun Breaker fans, but whatever their group name is, I'm signing up.
Another.
Hey, Seth landed on his feet on that one.
On his feet. Breaker can't believe it.
Oh, Steph's hyped. Steph's hyped. Braun's starting to get a little frustrated.
Keep doing it.
And this is why Seth freaking Rollins may be the best in his generation.
No doubt about that.
Oh, block the third one.
Breaker, though. Counter momentarily.
Counter it, Braun. Counter it. Oh, fuck. He got it. He got the pedigree. Damn. Oh, shit. It might be over for Braun. If he takes the stop here. Oh, no. Kick out, Braun. Oh, wait. Okay. Seth didn't go for the pin right away. And Paul is distracting the referee. So Seth is not going to finish off Braun Breaker right there. He already waited way too long to pin the man. We got your boy here who says they have amazing chemistry together. This match clears their NXT match for show. I don't even remember their NXT match that much.
Because he knew it was over there, but Seth Rollins apparently was expecting this. Not taken by surprise by the shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what is happening?
He was ready.
Yeah, the Vision. Boo, the Vision. Goodbye, the Vision.
Well. Rollins knew they were hiding somewhere.
Okay, bye, Vision.
And he was ready to
Sayonara, we don't need you. Toodaloo.
He's used this playbook himself in the past. He may well have written the playbook.
Stomp on Theory. Oh, shit. Okay, Braun's getting ready, guys. I think once Seth gets into the ring, I think Braun is going to hit him with a spear.
Austin Theory has to be
I don't know, maybe. Because Braun looks like he's getting ready. Seth, don't get your ass counted out.
Rollins has thwarted.
Okay, he chased off Logan Paul. Now get back into the ring.
The attack and the
okay, spear. No, yep, spear. Okay, but I don't know if that's enough. Is that enough? Because that was the mini spear. No, yeah, see, not enough yet. Because he had to hit him with the spear like he didn't get like full
2 3/4.
The full thing, you know?
The world is in shock. The world is in shock.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I will say
all right, if Braun Breaker keeps getting frustrated like this, this could be his demise. So he can't get frustrated. BTW, Andrew likes pizza. Andrew, thank you for the super chat. He says, for the mystery partner, we need to get Bob from catering to come out to Bob's Burgers team. For those of you who missed SmackDown, Danhausen shouted out Bob from catering. So shout out to Bob from catering. Thank you, Andrew.
Breaker. Went for the spear.
Oh, okay.
So the spear.
Braun went for the spear, but Seth got the pedigree. I didn't like how that looked. So I hope this isn't the finish here. I didn't love it. But let's see.
Stop here.
Oh, okay, get his ass, Braun. Come on. Okay, see, that was better. That was better. Okay, come on, Braun. Come on, Braun.
Breaker. With a
nice. Okay.
He's
giving them like what, 3-4 spears now? Hey! Breaker got the gold and the DWO prediction. That's correct. Congratulations,
ladies
everybody.
And gentlemen,
just give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back, a handshake,
Breaker.
Whatever you need to do.
Breaker has arrived.
We also got David Ferrero. Hey, what's up, David? He says Braun's team are the Bronze. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were talking about the Bronze one time. Bronze.
Logan and Theory
when it had Bronson Reed and you know how many times I messed up Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker's names? So embarrassing. Thank you, David. Anyways, this match was good, guys. This match was good. I liked it. And it got a good amount of time. I don't know the official time, but felt definitely longer than what we got at WrestleMania. We got Aunt Farmer who says, thank you for doing the job, Seth. BTW, we also got Fuzzy Boss here who says, Mr. Becky Lynch got thrashed. Mr. Becky Lynch. That's a cute name.
Right
Mr. Becky Lynch. Adorable. Thank you, Fuzzy Balls. We got John Taylor here who says DWO is 1-0 tonight. And you missed my last super chat. Did I really?
Bron breaker.
I asked Seth Rollins.
Oh, here we go. John, sorry. He says, Denise, like, I love fuzzy balls and cocaine. That's
Ladies
crazy.
And gentlemen, coming up next,
I mean, I do love fuzzy balls and cocaine. I do.
The United States champion.
Thank you, John.
In a WrestleMania rematch against Sami Zayn. Tricking Sami.
All right, so we're off to a good start.
But here's a look.
Let me get the next poll ready for everybody to start voting.
Brutal and visceral 3-on-3 tag fighting action in the universe. Invincible
All right, we got
is out now on Xbox
Sami
Series
versus
console,
Trick,
PlayStation 5, and PC.
Oh wait, Sami or Trick.
You'll never take this.
All right, let's mute the commercials. BTW, for those of you who are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't already, make sure you guys click that subscribe button. Today, we're doing polls for all of our matches to see how our predictions do. We're on the second match, so here is the new poll. All right, so for those of you who want to vote, this is for the next match, Sami or Trick. If you think Sami is winning, throw a 1 in the chat. If you think Trick is winning, throw a 2 in the chat. And then I'll turn it off a little bit before the match is almost ending. And then we'll see if we got the predictions right. So be quick on that. That way we can pause the poll and get that going. So yeah, although with the long ass commercials that we have now, we might actually be able to wrap up the poll before the match starts, you know, instead of like halfway like we did the last match. So get your votes in, So far the DWO, like John says, is 1-0. So let's keep it going. BTW, we also got Daryl S1 who gifted a DWO membership. Daryl, thank you so much, man. Virtual high five. Thank you, Daryl. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, look at amazing DWO leader. Happy Backlash Day. Frank, it's because I took a nap. Honestly, that's why I look brand new today. Look, you can pinch the chunk on my cheeks because I'm full of life. All right, guys, I should maybe not have taken a nap because now I got hella energy. Hold on. I took a nap, and then after I woke up from my nap, I had an energy drink. So it's over, guys. It's over. I'm hella pumped. Thank you, Infamous Raider Loco. We also got David Primero here who says, Daddy Bron won. Woof, woof. Have him attack Roman. Down the line, yes. But I think Roman's kind of preoccupied with what he's got going on at the moment. But down the line, that's going to be good. We got, thank you, David. We got John here who says, I like to think of Seth as Mr. Tracy WV88. Tracy's like, oh, I just know Tracy's ears perked up right now. She's like, oh. I like that. Hey, go for it. Thank you, John. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. All right, let me get the audio back. They're showing replays, but that's fine.
Resurrection!
Replays is better than commercials, you know? For those of you who want to vote on the poll, sorry, whenever I bring up a super chat or anything, it hides the poll. The stream won't show everything. But anyways, oh man, I just brought this. Okay, let me turn this off. Okay, we're on a commercial break. We got a minute and 50 seconds. All right, so once again, if you guys want to vote on the poll, if you think Sami's winning, throw a number 1 in the chat. If you think, that sounds so inappropriate, throw a number 1 in the chat. If you think Trick is winning, throw a number 2 in the chat. Please don't actually throw those into the chat. Yeah, okay, that's it. I've lost the plot. I told you guys, a nap and an energy drink, forget about it. No, seriously, number 1 in the chat for Sami, number 2 for Trick, and that's how we'll get our votes in. So get them in there in the meantime. Also, if you guys oh my gosh. Yeah, John, you really are in the minority, by the way. So I'm going to be giving some shout outs as you guys bring in your votes. So thank you so much to everybody who's here. We got Tyvon. See, I told you I'd remember because earlier I think I had said T-Von. But no, I remember Tyvon. All right, we also got Double A in here. What's up, dude? We got Race Pierce, we got some Las Vegas, we got Carper Gohan over on Twitch. Shout out to Fleet Pete. How are you, man? We got James Evans, we got Darren's, we got Ronnie, we got Mitchie here with us. We got Scoucher Boy. Yo, what up? He says D start times, Denise. I thought it was early, bugger. Yeah, no, but on the bright side though, if you're out like on the West Coast like me, man, you're gonna be Race Piece that takes poop in chat. Hold on. You need to get hold on. We need to put Drew McIntyre's face on the screen for you, Race Pierce. What you mean? You're out here pooping in our chat. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let me get some more shout outs. What do we got here? We got Son of a Buck who's here with us. We got Des Lamar here. What's up, Des Lamar? We got Trap Boy Trip. Thank you for voting. We got Lamin Jaw, who's hanging out with us too. We got Dragon Knight. Thank you guys so much. We got Awesome Sauce Radio. I think you have to put the number, like the actual number. Oh, John's on. Is it? Oh, I thought it was time for the announcement.
Reward for dedication.
I guess not. We also got Wrestling Forever here with us. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? We got Goober in here. What's up, Goober?
Become the ultimate insider.
We also got Chris Robinson who says, hey, Denise, I'm just waiting for Asuka versus IYO, then I'm done. Hey, man, if that's all you care about, that's all you care about. Tune in for what you want to tune in for.
Now you get the full experience of a Club WWE Gold membership at the best live events in the world.
Your boy here says his announcement is before the main event tonight. Oh, okay, thank you.
Superstars dropping by. Fan parties, events, and ways to earn reward points on site.
Yesterday, I was telling Santi that my editor, Chris, he did the Club WWE thing at WWE World, and his wife was invited to spin the wheel. She spun the wheel, and she won 2 tickets to Monday Night Raw After Mania. I was like, wow, I know somebody who won something. We got Russell from Texas. What up, Russell? He says, if the rest of the matches are like this, the first one, then it's going to be way better than Mania, right? Right?
The United States Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Carlton Lineback says, I miss John Cena. I wish he wasn't retired. I mean, on the bright side, you've been kind of seeing him on practically every PLE. I mean, we saw him at Mania. We saw him here. He's probably going to continue on and do more. Who knows?
Fans that have stuck with Sami Zayn through thick and thin. The problem is, many believe.
Patrick, so it sounds like John's going to come out right before the main event to make his announcement.
Bitter, angry, better.
We got Trash Candy here who says Sami deserves better than what they've been doing with him. I mean, honestly, yeah, I agree. I agree.
Finally getting to Zayn.
Yeah, I think
Sami Zayn used to be our. Remember when Sami Zayn was MVP of WWE? I think in 2023. Or something. Yeah, I think that was the year. Sorry, guys, my thing buffered. There we go. We're back.
What was I
going to say? Remember when we thought there was a chance that he was going to defeat Roman Reigns? Remember when he was part of the hottest storyline that WWE's ever had?
And I understand.
Did we just all forget? Did our memories just all get washed away? And now Sami is out here beating up a gingerbread.
Guys, I am here with United States champion Trick Williams and Lil Yachty. I spoke to Sami Zayn earlier, and he said that he is feeling great. What is your response?
Sami's feeling great. Quit lying. You've been lying for weeks, saying you're the one with all the experience. You the veteran. Sami, quit lying. Since you met me, I've been running this. I'm the puppet master. I'm the vet in the game. It's Trick Williams' world. And tonight, all the games is over. And you're going to see that. Let's talk about
it. Dun, dun, dun. All right, I'm going to shut up during Trick's theme so y'all can enjoy it. Damn, look at that bob, yo. What? Nice. Fucking Trick, man. Yo, that reaction was really, really good. Like, really, really good. Sorry, guys. I was posting a video on right before the show started. I was posting a video, but I had only posted it on TikTok. So I just posted it on Instagram. I just posted it on Facebook. At some point, I got to post it up on YouTube.
For 240 pounds,
Y'all know how it is around here. Content. Especially now since I'm not posting any reaction clips. Like, that's not happening anymore for those of you guys who haven't seen. It's not safe right now to be posting that stuff. So we will not be posting reaction clips on social media for the time being. Maybe even for the foreseeable future. Unless it's AEW. AEW will keep posting reactions. Unless then they give us a, you know, a slap in the butt that says no. Dude, I can't even hear myself right now because of how loud everybody is for Trick.
For Trick Williams, what an important matchup tonight.
We got Barbershop Window here. Says, is Lil Yachty a rapper who's now a wrestler? I'm not really sure. But Lil Yachty's just a hype man.
What happened in Las Vegas last month was not a fluke.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to stop the poll, too.
Normally cool, calm, and collected Sami Zayn has become completely
all right, I'm going to stop the poll in 5 seconds.
The arrival of Trick Williams.
No, I'm going to stop it once the bell rings. Yes, it is the bell rings. I'm stopping the poll.
The official going to have her hands full in this matchup. Daphne LaShawn, this is for the United States Championship. Sami Zayn looking to win the United States title.
So get your last votes in
his career.
The bell has rang. All right, there we go. Our poll is now frozen in time. 102 people voted for Trick Williams. 21 of you brave souls voted for Sami Zayn. So 83% of this chat believes that Trick Williams is retaining. I agree with the chat. I do also believe Trick Williams is retaining. So let's see what happens. We'll keep this up, and hopefully we go. Hopefully we continue on with our streak here on the show.
Trick Williams, the way Trick has humiliated him over the past several months.
We also got Logan. What's up, Logan? How are you? He says, why are they not showing promo packages anymore? They showed one right now for Sami and Trick, I feel like a little hype video. They did show one. Thank you, Logan. We got Tracy here who says, I'm back and cracked up with John's super chat in another life.
Experience against Trick Williams tonight.
I told you. Seth is Mr. Tracy. I love that. Tracy's like, oh, what could have been?
Trick has had some success
Thanks,
here
Tracy.
in Tampa, Florida. Last year, he won the TNA World Championship.
All right, Trick speaking. I hope this match is better than their WrestleMania match, too. I didn't love their WrestleMania match, so I'm hoping that this one's just better.
Over the road in Orlando.
Oh, my gosh. The stomps and the whoop that Trick motion.
Charisma.
We also got Uncle Dog. Hey, Uncle Dog, he says, good evening. Got Black Backlash on one screen and Fairway to How Ready on the other. Oh, fuck, I forgot that's happening. Shit, that's right. Wait, don't they start till 5, though? Or what time are they starting?
Oh, for sure. Well,
keep us posted on what goes down on that show. Thank you, Uncle Dog.
Rocket ship to the very top.
We also got Cyclops is better than Wolverine who says Yachty is such a good friend to Trick. I knew he would never treat Trick like that jerk so treated sweet Zarya and stab him in the back. Look, Lil Yachty gets on my nerves, man. He's just out there always talking when Trick Williams is talking, and he just doesn't add anything. He only adds sound effects. Like, who is he, Booker T? That's already Booker T shtick. So, sorry. I see Lil Yachty as just like, whatever. Although I have liked that they've reduced his lines.
No problem.
Just like
Thank you, Cyclops.
Trying to use the steel steps, but again, Sammy's got.
We also got John Taylor here who says that was manifesting for Tracy in the multiverse. Well, they do say there's other Earths. So, like in Earth 49, Tracy could be with Seth Rollins. Earth 49. In Earth 52, I'm with Henry. I'm with Superman. In Earth 52.
Now, mounting Williams and hammering away on the champion.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Donk. Yeah, I figured as much. So you still got an hour and like 20 minutes till that begins.
I mean, what has Sami done wrong over the past 7 months?
What's up, Kevin Daniels? Thank you for joining us. We also got Ron Stahl up here with us.
Finally become the world champion.
We got a 90s Oshin here who says that WrestleMania match was too short. It didn't have enough time to push Trick into the performing at his best. I agree with you, man. I thought we got robbed during that Sami Trick match at Mania. Especially because Sami's such a really good worker that I know he can bring out the best out of Trick.
Victim syndrome for Sami Zayn. Interesting cover. Trying to win the championship and a kick out by Trick. Another cover by Sami. Wrap the arm this time. Hook the leg. This time he's going to Put his full body weight on Trick, who's got to kick out.
I mean, Trick simply cannot match.
Oh, fuck. Damn, huge Sami sucks pants, bro. What can they do eventually down the line to get Sami back into people's good graces? I feel like after this Trick Williams feud, if he ever wants to go back to being a babyface, he's going to have to take some time off, man. If not, they're going to keep, I mean, like, no matter how long he sticks around, he's going to have to fill it up the whole time.
For all his talent, I feel bad for Zayn.
A lot of things for Sami Zayn changed the night that he brought. Oh, wow. Great neck breaker.
BTW, we got John here, says an Earth 420 red just with Denise's mom. John, you're officially banned from this chat. You're gone, bro. That's it. Bye. Thanks, John. We got Tracy here, says Earth 52, Seth 45, J18. Drew, I could go on. Well, I mean, they did say the solar system is way bigger than any of us can imagine. So there's going to be a shit ton of Earth in this galaxy.
Especially for such a
Thank you, Tracy.
Trick caught him. Well, that spin kick.
Yeah, Don says exactly what I was going to say. Take a break and then come back. Danny Alpha here says Booker T going to be damn proud. Oh, yeah. I like it.
Really has developed in the ring. Always had all the talent in the world.
Now he's got the poise too.
Dragon Knight says, what the hell are y'all talking about?
Down by Sami. Oh, and a big kick to the face by Trick.
Get a little too cocky.
Welcome
in there
to the
with
stream,
like
everybody.
Sami Zayn, who is as resilient as they come, and he needs it all here because Trick has the wind in his sails.
Williams measuring his man, went for a trick kick, and Sami Zayn able to turn it around, went for the Blue Thunder Bomb, counter by Williams. And Williams with a bookend, slams Sami Zayn. And a kick out by Sami.
Oh, and Sami's head bounced off the mat.
I was rewatching some of the clips of my first ever interview that I ever did with Trick Williams when he was, you know, in NXT. And he still hadn't become like the Trick Williams that you know today. This was like way back. And I was remembering he was telling a story about how like he basically asked Shawn Michaels to give him the ball, you know, because remember he was just a sidekick to Carmelo Hayes. And he asked Shawn Michaels to give him the ball. And can you imagine like actually getting it and then like really running with it?
Prestigious United States Championship.
I also think about how it was just meant to be for him to be in WWE. If you ever check out that interview, it's here on the channel. But he basically shares a story about how he had because you guys know he was a football player and he had applied to be in the XFL.
Power bomb by Zayn. Cover.
And you guys know, obviously, the XFL was owned by Vince McMahon. And so, you know, somehow, some way, his application for the XFL got in the hands, obviously, of WWE, and they invited him to a tryout. And the rest is history.
Zayn knows that and needs to stay focused.
Thank you so much, Awesome Sauce Radio, for the kind comment.
Focus on taking down.
Also, shout out to David Good and shout out to all the mothers out there.
Booze instead. How many ride or dies here tonight? Sami looking for
shout out to King Higgins.
Williams catches him with a boot to the face.
Yeah, that was a desperate
man, you're watching from Jamaica? Hell yeah, that's very cool.
Blue Thunder Bomb. Cover for the championship. Another near fall by Zayn.
Well, Sami Zayn starting to show Trick Williams that there are indeed levels to this. Everything you throw at me, I'll bob and weave, duck and move, and come back with moves like that blue.
By the way, we got John Taylor here. Says Earth 13, Denise's besties with Taylor Swift. Am I unbanned? Yes, welcome back, John. You're back in my good graces. Just like that. Just like that.
Inspiring to watch
Earth 13 is the best Earth.
Williams over the past few years.
Yeah, Sami's getting hella heat, bro. Kill a gingerbread man. Everyone hates you.
Sami springboard leapfrog. Oh, may have injured his knee. Came down hard on his knee, tweaks his knee, and forces the official.
I love how Sami's out here like being like, "Oh, my knee," and the crowd's like, "Boo! We don't care about your knee."
Something you want to see, and that's Sami Zayn screaming in agony.
Well, the official may want to get a doctor over here, and Williams. Trick Williams. Oh, look at Sami Zayn, though. Roll up, pissing it up, and Trick kicks out.
Sami playing a little possum pass. That is a veteran move from Zayn.
Now the referee's distracted by Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty now. On the
Oh
apron.
no, Sammy's using
Sammy
the cane.
with a kendo
Oh
stick to
no,
trip.
he got
Little
it.
Yachty arguing with the official, backfired. Sami Zayn into the cover. Not this way. No.
I was
kick
about
out.
to say, there ain't no way they're doing that. Also, Tracy says, did you get your early birthday surprises, Denise? So I'm going to check during the next commercial break. I'm going to run outside and check. But I have not at the moment because I haven't even gone outside because I fell asleep on the couch after Busted Open. I was out like a light. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, I got to get ready for the show. And then I made a sandwich and then I got ready and here I am. Thank you, Tracy. Very excited though. I was thinking about it today. We also got Uncle Dunk here says, sorry, it starts at 8 EST. The show's only an hour long. Yeah, I saw that it's only an hour long. It's I guess the second hour of what we saw from Collision on, well, not the, like the second hour of Collision, but at the same time its own show because it's a live show. That show I keep thinking is going to fly by so fast. Thank you, Uncle Donk. But the fact that they're getting Darby and Pac, like that's good. That's hot.
Sami will take all of that 4.99 seconds before backing off. That is the small
right now. Trick is on the ground.
On the line here.
Sami understands the champ's in trouble. This is his opportunity.
Yeah, there can't be no let up at this point.
Referee's not having it with Sami right now. Oh my gosh, we got Lil Yachty chants. What?
Well, this is eerily reminiscent.
Lil Yachty chants? What? The crowd likes Yachty now?
Little payback.
Oh my gosh, and he got him with the kendo stick. Oh, it's over. It's over.
Cover.
Oh, Sami kicked out. Wow, look at us getting time on our matches today. You want to know who the real winner is today? The clock. The clock is the real winner today. Wow. By the way, Jeff Words. Jeff, thank you so much for this generous super chat. Jeff says, I completely forgot about the early start time, but oh well, you miss 100% of the naps you don't take. He says, or whatever Wayne Gretzky said.
Showing the resilience.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, that nap erased some beauty lines, so don't worry, you're okay, Jeff. The nap was 100% worth it. However, I'm not sure if you got to watch the Seth Rollins match with Bron Breakker. That was really good. So after the show, if you get the chance, I would definitely rewind and watch that match. I would consider it worth your time to actually watch. If you are interested in that match. If you're not interested, then press on. Press on with the show.
Sami now trying to clock.
Thank you, Jeff. Glad you got a good nap in today. Shout out to the nap folk today, including me. Yo, Sami Zayn's hitting Lil Yachty like he's a piñata.
Right there, it's a Lil Yachty, but focus on the task in hand, Sami.
Russell from Texas says this is terrible. The matches are interrupting my ads. How dare they put wrestling on a show where I'm watching commercials?
Highly effective dropping, Zayn.
Oh, you're right, Blake. It says the Steve Carell guy's there. Yeah, I see him.
Sami with a DDT.
There's a guy that I always say looks like Steve Carell. He's the guy in the beige shirt next to a green shirt guy. I call that guy the Steve Carell guy because he reminds me of Steve Carell.
Only way Sami can win the gold.
We got Trash Candy here. It says, I wouldn't say this match has been great, but it's been better than I expected. Yeah, I'm with you, Trash Candy. I think it's still better than what we got at Mania. That's for sure. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. He killed Lil Yachty. He killed Lil Yachty.
Enough's enough, Sami. You already beat the hell out of
Lil Yachty. Little Yachty dead.
And Yachty is
they
down
killed
for
Lil
the count.
Yachty.
And so soon may be Trick.
Paluma kick incoming. Trick
Nope,
moves out of the way. Trick shot.
All right.
Trick
it's over. And the DWO continues their streak of 2-0. We're smart around here. Woo! All right. For those of you guys who voted that, hold on one second.
As Trick Williams celebrates.
I never remember where the fuck the poll is. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, so the 102 people, 83% of you that voted for Trick, thumbs up.
It's fully complete.
Pat yourself on the back.
Wait, sit down.
Ooh,
and then if you voted for Sami, John Taylor. We gotta talk, bro. We gotta talk.
Celebrating in style with a major victory.
All right,
for
so we are
Trick
2-0,
Williams, the
everybody.
retention of the United
2-0
States
in our votes
Championship.
today.
And here is
I don't know what
how
match
it
is
went
next, so
down.
I'll get the next poll going
Sami
once we
Zayn
find out what
thinking he
match
had a
is.
major upper hand
Once we
there,
find out what
spiking
match is
Trick
next.
Williams
We also got John
on top
Taylor
of
here.
his
It says,
head
as the
on that
famous quote
steel
goes, Austin
step
316
with a
says, I
DDT.
just took.
Well, this was where Lil
Austin
Yachty got taken out
316
with
says,
that
I
Haluva
just
kick
took a
from
nap.
behind. And when Sami Zayn was ready to kill
Oh,
this for
shit.
good,
I'm going to
Trick
start
Williams
saying
with a
that around the
burst of
house.
speed, one trick
Austin
shot.
316
And a
says,
1, 2,
I
3
just
later,
took
the
a
champ
nap.
has
Oh,
retained
yeah, that's fun to say. Thank you, John.
the superior
We got Ostino.
movement when
Ostino,
it
thank you so
counted.
much. He says, how dare
Championship
wrestling
points
interrupt
and
my
timing
Hulk Hogan
from Trick
documentary?
Williams, whose legend
You're
in
like,
this
I
industry is
absolutely
continuing to grow.
need to see
You were
that
holding
same
$2
Hulk
in
Hogan
your
clip
hand. I mean,
50
what is that gonna
times,
get us
okay?
tonight?
Not
Vegas will take
49,
what they can
not
get.
48, not
Trick
47,
Williams
exactly
celebrating.
50
And again,
times. The
frustration
same clip
continues to
over and
grow
over
for the
again.
veteran Sami Zayn.
Thank you,
We wanna remind
Ostino.
everyone that-
Hilarious.
Well, thank you for joining us.
By the way, though,
ESPN
side
too.
note, I did
We
hear
head
that
over to the
documentary was pretty
ESPN
good.
app
Everybody that's
with the
watched it has
unlimited
told me
plan.
that. I haven't
And
seen
just
it,
a
but I
couple of
have heard
moments,
that
and of
people
course,
liked it.
Our main event tonight is this.
We got
famous
Fuzzy
civil
Balls here who
war
says, if
between the
WWE
world
brings back
champion
Total
Roman
Divas,
Reigns
which
and the
female
challenger,
superstars would you
cousin
want on
Jacob
there? I
Fatu.
want Liv and
What a
Raquel. They're so
wild
much
ride
fun.
that
I
matchup
agree with
is
you on
gonna
Liv and
be.
Raquel. To add to that, I would
Championship
add
on the line.
Stephanie. I don't
That's our
think
main
Rhea
event
would be
tonight,
in
also
it.
coming up on the
I don't know if she
ESPN app
would.
and Netflix
But I
International.
would love to see
IYO
Tiffany Stratton
SKY
in it.
takes on Asuka.
Chelsea
What a
Green would be
roller
so
coaster
much
of
fun.
emotions this has
Blake
been for
Monroe,
both of
you
these
just know
women.
she'd eat
Again,
that up.
we head over to the ESPN
Jade
app for the
Cargill,
unlimited
if we were
plan.
to get a look
Netflix
into Jade
internationally.
Cargill's
See you on
life,
the other side.
because she hella ballin'. I would love to see that too. So those are some of the names that I would definitely suggest if they brought back
This
Total
summer,
Divas.
the
And obviously
world
Natty,
watch.
since she's the one that was like, hey, we got to bring back Total Divas, all of this. Thank you, Fuzzy Balls. We also got John Taylor here. It says, lies and slanders. I meant to type 2. Lies, John, lies. John's like, I don't watch the product enough for this. Watch the product, John. Thank you, John. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do since we're on a commercial break right now, I'm gonna go ahead and acknowledge some people. It's time to get acknowledged on this stream. If you want to be acknowledged, if you're new here, if this is your first time, if you're a regular, light up the chat. I'm gonna go through and give some shout outs, especially if you're new here. Let us know where you're from. Give us your favorite color. I don't know, your favorite food. Whatever, just blow it up in the chat. This is the time to get acknowledged. This is your time right now. You, my friends, are the tribal chief. Oh yeah, Logan, I would like to see Lash Legend on Total Divas. I think that would be fantastic. All right, let's see who we got here. We got IB Nuts 420 all day. See, we were talking about crazy usernames earlier. IB Nuts 420 all day. Yeah, bro, you got to be in top 5 for our list. We also got the 06 in here. Shout out to Victoria. We got Timothy Fair Jr. Yo, what up, Steven India? Wait, what's up? Oh, did you listen to the show today? Oh, you so listened to Busted Open today. I'll elaborate more on this in a second. We also got Charles Credo, Fabian, Miss WWE Girl too. Shout out to Danny Alpha. He says, what about Chelsea Green? Yes, Chelsea 1000%. We also got Tone 1213 here. Shout out to Spike Cunner. We got Oxy here. We got Yashiro. We got Con Lake. We got Big G. Shout out to Crazy C. We got Gentle Joy. I'm Jodo here. Boggs 22. I know you're not new. You're a regular. All right, we got your boy KJ. Shout out to Omar. Nice to have you on here. We got Ron Stollup. We got Logan, Lazy Greenhouse, Raphael Smith. We got Dizzy Des says Rip Gingerbread Man. We also got main. My arm is hurting. I'm just gonna do it like this. We got main event edits. We got Tanisha Hicks in here. Carlton Lineback. Wes Watches stuff who's hanging out with us too. We got Crazy C, Matt Rykeel. We got Low Down. Nice to have you on here, Low Down. Hey, Tezzy Tez is here. Your boy. Let's see. We got Christopher Snow in here. Hey, Mike Parker's here. Says just finished my pizza rolls, so I'm here. We also got code BR4B4. Good to have you on, man. We got Oxy. We got Danny Alpha. We got Trash Candy. Says Richmond Pink Taco. Yeah. Since I needed to not put those words in that order. Richmond Pink Taco. Oh, man. Oh, shit, I lost myself. All right, we got the Ben Ward. He says fave color is purple, same as the Joker. Actually, that's my current favorite color right now. I switch every year. So I'm with you on the purple right now. We got Tony Kreis who says from Hammond, Indiana, the giant cheeseburger guy. That needs to be a t-shirt. The giant cheeseburger guy. We got Rob G in the building. What up, Rob? He says, I'm from Illinois and I went to the same high school as CM Punk. Did you really, dude? Holy shit. Also, I have a cousin who's also named Rob. Well, he's not named Rob G, but we call him Rob G. For a second, I almost thought you were my cousin right now. I'm like, hey, is my cousin in the stream? We also got Raylan Manjero. What's up, Raylan? Thank you for being here. We got Bruce Phillips. We got Super Fro with us. We also got Vibe Reaper who says love from Romania. We need the W from Roman. Let's go. Also, I've always wanted to go to Romania. We got Ebony in here, a nice regular. We got Manthony who's with us. We got Savio Savage. We're also back in 40 seconds. Hey, Frank is in here. We got Tyrese Jones. Yo, what up, Tyrese? We got Well-Rounded Leo who says, hey, from North Carolina. All right, let me try to get through some more before we're back. We got Tall Us Channels. We got Tyrese Jones in here. Marshman. We got the legend Big Dre. Okay, I'm going. Oh, thank you. Brandon Glaspie says this is his first time watching the stream. Dude, I hope you're having a good time, Brandon. Seriously, really hope you're having a good time. We got Oxy in here. We also got Beats by Rube who's with us. We got CC Titan who says pour one up for the gingerbread man. We got Broker Dan, Booyah 168, Junior Ness is watching from Junior, Iowa. Ooh, nice. It's so crazy how many different people we have from different parts of the world, like Romania, Iowa, Indiana. What the hell? Shout out to Ethnic Blur. We also got Cyan Soul in here. We got Tronin. Let me see. We got Alan. Hey, Alan, how are you, man? Good to have you on, man. We got Therese Jones who's here with us. We got Justine. Justine, how are you? And then we also got, let me go through some more comments, see who I didn't miss. We got Patrick Gallagher. Okay, and we're back finally. Woo!
Tonight, visit
All
Tampa
right.
Bay. And the Tampa Bay Sports Commission lead the way in bringing top-tier sports and entertainment to the destination.
But for right now, the Roman Reigns acknowledgement segment is on a pause. I can breathe now.
How about Cook by Sophie Tucker, an official theme song of Backlash. It is available now on Apple Music.
I actually like this song. This song has been fun to listen to.
Hey, wait, how about we go shop?
Chris here says I'm a quiet regular. Hey,
right
shout out to my quiet regulars, honestly.
Tonight.
We got JVX here who says, do you think they will do Oba versus Roman sooner than later if Jacob wins? I mean, if Jacob wins, I don't see why they would do Oba and Roman if Jacob took the title. They got to do Oba and Roman for the title, honestly.
They're going from the upper bowl to ringside.
By the way, we also got Israel's 1137. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Says, I see the ring doesn't have a lot of ads on the mat tonight. Is it really not? I don't even think I noticed. Oh, you're right. It doesn't. It has the one. I wonder. No, wait, never mind. No, there is more. Hold on, I need to get a closer look. I'm blind. Oh shit, it's time to find out who Danhausen's partner is. Okay, oh, and let me put the poll up. 1 second. Kit, Miz, or Danhausen. Danhausen, question. So, Kit, Miz, 1. Danhausen, question mark. All right, guys, let's get your votes in. All right, here we go. We got our next poll up. Let's see if we're right about this. If you think Kit and Miz are winning, type in the 1 in the chat. If you think Danhausen and the mystery partner are winning, put the 2 in the chat. So 1 if you think Kit and Miz are winning, 2 if you think Danhausen and his mystery partner are winning.
However, unfortunately,
so anyways, Israel. Oh no, actually Israel, they still got a good amount there of ads. They still got their usual 4 ads. Plus, I think they might still have that Club WWE ads on the turnbuckles too. So they still got a good amount of ads for sure. Thank you, Israel, for the super chat. We also got Hollywood Dave, who also gifted a DWO membership. Thank you, Dave. We also got David Primero here who says, didn't watch Backlash on TV because I might get disappointed again. Only time I get surprised and I miss Pialisa hoping. But we'll stay tuned on your live. Good show. Thank you, David. All right, let's see what happens. Something's happening here. All right, well, this is Danhausen's intro. Studio Hausens.
I am trying to help these young superstars like Ilya. I know. I have someone for you to mentor. Meet Danhausen.
Oh my God, the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, the Miz. I'm Danhausen. You're perfect.
Wait,
There's my mentor. You can wear.
is this song? Hold on, I recognize this beat.
Hey, the Miz. Come on in. The water's great. Get out. Oh no, my head.
Guys, where's this beat from? I know this beat.
I'm not going to mentor you. I have to be cheese, man. No. Oh.
It reminds me of another song.
Dust.
Well, now they changed it, so it's too late.
Nice. I would love to marry you all over again.
And I just want to say, who the hell do you think you are? Sticking gum. I am cursed. Danhausen, I will be your mentor. There is no curse. You are not the mentee. You're not a part of this family. You are
Toxic, toxic, toxic.
Danhausen demands a match with them.
How about at Backlash, if you find a tag team partner, the match is yours.
I love how absolutely only. Oh wow, people. Hold on. 2 people have voted for the kitten Miz. 2 people only.
my daughter's work.
110 have voted for Danhausen and his mystery partner. I'm with you guys, by the way, on the Danhausen and mystery partner winning. Who are our 2 brave people who voted for Kitten Miz? Night of the Living Curse. Very cute.
So Miz and Kit Wilson waiting.
All right,
to
remember,
see
I'm
who
ending
Danhausen, if anyone,
ending the poll
will
once
tag
the
with
bell
here
rings.
tonight.
Generic Human says that's too many. All right, here we go. Danhausen's coming out here. Oh, that's his little machine, remember, that he was working on SmackDown? Imagine 2 Danhausens come out. I still like the song.
The Danhausen Mobile.
I'm excited to see whoever's coming out is coming out of that crate.
He took me for a ride in that earlier today. I had to ride in the back, but
Somebody tow it. Take it to the pound. Clamp it. Get rid of it. It's a fire hazard. Right. So this doofus couldn't get anyone to tag with him, so he's built a cloning machine to clone himself so he has a tag partner. Yeah, good luck with that.
you know they have cloned sheep.
Oh, here we go.
There's no one in there. Oh, I think. Oh, hey, it's the mini
my
houses.
God.
What on earth is that?
Hey, is he going with it? Is he going with it?
Oh, it looks just like him. He's a mini housing.
This is what we thought. I think we were talking about this last night, that it would probably be a mini housing.
The cloning machine.
I wonder if it actually is going to be him or if they're going to do like a swerve of some sort. I don't know if they're going to stick with it or do a swerve.
This is actually happening.
Wait, it's a person.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
People don't come out of clone machines, Michael Cole. Explain that.
Oh, they clone sheep. You don't believe in that either? Hey, Danhausen. What's up, buddy? How are you? Hey, Mini Danhausen.
Get away from
I
me.
think he may curse you.
I am cursed by the fact that I have to sit next to Michael Cole for the entirety.
Guy Trash Candy says, very nice, very evil, but there has to be someone else, right? I don't know. That's what I'm wondering too. I don't know. I don't mind them doing the mini
That is the
housing.
coolest thing.
I prefer the mini housing over like Jelly Roll. Also, I think I got something in my eye.
A mockery of the Hall of Fame career of the Miz. And the
Yes!
future Hall of
I mean,
Fame
last
career of
night on
Kit Wilson.
SmackDown, he was trying to clone himself like the whole show.
Tell you, Danhausen's taking the world by storm. He was on ESPN.
Oh my gosh,
all
the Miz
week
is
this
laughing.
week. Did you see
Miz is laughing. He's about to get his ass beat.
One of the funniest
by
things I've ever seen.
Danhausen.
He cursed Sports Center anchors. He cursed Stephen A. Smith, who deserves it.
Danhausen has not taken the world by storm. He has taken the feeble-minded of this world by storm. Big difference.
I don't know. I'm kind of worried that they're just gonna like get rid of him like before the match even starts.
A lot of feeble-minded people.
Don't check your socials tonight.
By the way, 4 people have voted for Kit and Miz on our poll here. All right, once this match bell rings, I'm stopping the poll. So get your votes in.
On this 50%
and the bell's about to ring. There it is.
Well,
All right, poll is now stopped. You can no
matchup.
longer vote. 115 people
Kit
voted for
Wilson wants to start
Danhausen
things
and his
off
mystery
against
partner, which is Danhausen.
Danhausen.
And then 4 people voted for Kit and Miz.
Stop calling it a thing. It's a human being, Wade. Oh, and Kit Wilson.
What a dick.
On a serious note,
Now
is
that's
that actually
toxic.
a child?
That
Because
is
if it
toxic.
is, the whole company's going to get in a
You're
ton of
hitting
trouble.
a man half your
Not a
size,
child.
you
How do
son
you
of a
know?
It's a
bitch.
Minihausen. Big difference.
CC Titan fan
You
says
actually
Minihausen
don't
is
know
toxic
this
to
for
the
sure.
core.
Well, Minihausen just landed on his feet.
Let's go, Minihausen. Yeah, let's go,
He's got some
Minihausen.
moves.
Oh,
Yeah,
Guess
nice.
what?
All right, this
Yeah,
isn't fair.
I don't mind the
think
Minihausen
he's a
stuff, guys,
Luchahausen.
because, you know, I don't mind it
Get
at
it?
all.
Whatever.
I feel like,
Talking to the dead out here.
as a person who does
Nice
like
takedown
lucha,
by Minihausen. And now
the
Miz
minis
into the matchup.
are always
Let's pick things
the
up,
ones
Miz.
that get like some of the biggest
Miz having
reactions.
A tough time here in the early going.
Jeez.
Wow.
Nice.
Hurricanrana.
You see, there's people in there that have probably never
Round the
seen
wall
something
twice.
like that.
This
Yeah, I
person, as
agree.
you
John
like to
says
call
better
it,
than
Michael
Jelly Roll.
Cole,
I
has some
100%
real
agree.
talent.
I was saying
I
this
don't
last
think Kit
night.
Wilson or Miz were anywhere near prepared for this.
Now going to climb to the top rope. Oh, there it is. Undertaker impersonation. And Wilson, though, able to power up Minihausen. Now send Kit Wilson outside the ring.
Both getting their ass beat.
Defensive Miz, I guess.
Got John Taylor here says should have
Well,
pulled
he's a slippery
Danhausen's tag
little
partner.
devil.
That's
But
true, but we didn't have enough
The problem
time.
we're having here, we need to slow this little guy down, and that doesn't appear to be happening anytime soon.
And now on the shoulders of Danhausen,
Yeah.
and taking out Miz and Kit Wilson.
All right, we need a strategy, and we need a strategy fast.
Yes, I got
Miz.
Logan here. It says,
Start
fun fact, when I was
thinking.
little, I
Use
got
all
to
your
go
20+
backstage at a
years of
TNA live event and
experience
meet the
at
wrestlers.
top.
I specifically remember meeting a
Two-time
Biz.
Grand Slam
Logan, did
champ
you
The
get
Miz
chosen
being
for being one of the
put through
loudest
this by
fans?
Danhausen.
Because TNA used to do that, and I remember I got the chance to do that many years ago. Basically, they would,
And now,
at their shows, they would pick
Miz
people, whoever was the
driving
loudest,
Danhausen into the
would
steel
get to go
post.
backstage and meet the wrestlers.
Yes!
And driving
Thank you, Logan.
Minihausen into the ropes. Referee Eddie Arango trying to
Uncle
stop
Dong
Kit
says
Wilson with a
Mini
cheap
BKM
shot.
is back.
Well, Minihausen is a little bit too toxic.
Thank you, Uncle
for
Dong.
my liking.
We got John
It's about
Taylor here.
time
Says plot twist.
Kit
Miz and
Wilson
Kid
stamps some
acting
authority
all sure,
on
and then
this
CM
match and
Punk
hopefully
comes
on
out.
the face of Minihausen.
Or maybe he
It's gonna be
rips off the
Danhausen
mask and
soon.
he suddenly becomes CM Punk. He just
Oh,
grows
boy.
right
Sent
before
into the
our
corner
eyes.
of the second turnbuckle. And Wilson now
Thank you, John.
with a tag to the Miz. Hey, this all started when Danhausen asked Miz to be his mentor.
Mr.
and
CJ
Miz turned
Lilly
it down.
says, just got on and I'm glad I missed all the good matches
Danhausen's
for the
mentor.
BS.
Now look at
Yeah, Logan says, yes, I
Power
did. I was
Miz
sick, but
now
I
with a
screamed as loud as
military
I could.
press. He's
I
pretty
loved
proud of
that
this.
perk. I thought that was a really good perk that they used to do back in the day.
Well, you would be proud if you
Can
could
you imagine
pull
if they
off
did
a
that in
move like
WWE?
that.
If they were like, whoever's the loudest gets to go backstage and meet the wrestlers?
Weighs about 60
Bro, we'd
pounds.
be having
What a
our
rippling
crowds would no
physique
longer
of
be
the
dead
Miz.
ever.
There's simply no competing with that level of talent, Minihausen or otherwise.
Dun, 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 dun.
Miz used to like to have fun, right?
This is fun. He's beating up the Minihausen.
This is, but I mean, in Miz's mind, double team coming, double suplex. Danhausen better wake up quick because his clone.
Oh, powerhouses.
Is in deep trouble.
Danhausen needs a reach.
Kit Wilson's really doing that right
There's
now.
the vertical suplex delivered by
Hey, what's
Kit
up, Still
Wilson.
Guapissimo? Thank you for being here, man.
Cover. And
Good username, Still Guapissimo.
Close one.
It's
almost over.
And another
Michelle
cover.
Wagler, what's up,
Gotta like
Michelle?
to fight this little dude.
Honestly, I know a lot of people are disappointed, but if you watched SmackDown last night, I feel like
Now Kit Wilson
maybe we should have known it was happening with the Minihausen of SmackDown last night. I'm not kidding you. We were talking about this on the post show last night about how it was most likely going to be a Minihausen.
Go to the back.
Literally, we were talking about this.
To WWE.
Well, look who's back up on the apron trying to rally the crowd. In the far corner, Danhausen's here as Kit Wilson now ragdolls Minihausen.
We got John Taylor who says, I have to admit, I'm sports entertained. Guys, the minis are some of the biggest draws in Mexico. People love this shit. Trust me. It's fun. It's just that I think the reason why it's not as exciting right now is, no offense, but it's Kit and Miz, guys. Kit and Miz. They're just like super, you know. But when you're in there with like guys who know how to like really heal it up with minis, it's far more entertaining.
Oh, great core
because the whole thing is that like, the whole thing is that the crowd, the heels in Mexico, they know how to generate like sympathy so that whenever they hurt the minis, like the people get so pissed and they're like, you son of a bitch, how dare you do that to the minis, you know, and they get like crazy reaction.
Here comes Danhausen. Very nice, very evil.
This little pest who has caused the Miz and Kit Wilson so many problems.
He doesn't look like a little pest here. There's some sweet moves by Danhausen.
Continuing to haunt Kit and Miz.
Oof. Exactly, Dan Likeby says, agree, minis are big in Mexico. Exactly.
Running out of steam a little bit. Trying to catch his breath. Nobody home. Kit Wilson in a Miz. Oh,
nice.
Release German. Wow. He hides it well, but he has some real talent once he gets going. I can't lie.
On a DDT by Danhausen. Danhausen impressive in the ring.
And this will be the biggest humiliation of Miz and Kit's career if somehow
cursed.
And Kit Wilson took
wow,
the
Kit Wilson
Miz.
actually,
Miz
protected Miz.
He's the legal man. Got the tights kick out by Danhausen.
Kit Wilson putting his body on the line for his mentor, and it's paying off now.
We also got John Taylor says, when Vikingo beat up Mini Vikingo, you'd swear the place was going to riot. Exactly. But you got to know how to do that, guys. And Miz and Kit, they don't know how to do that, guys. Like, that's just not something they're used to. But you got to, really, like, heal it up, you know? Like, really, like, you got to understand, in Mexico, they're masters when it comes to baby faces and, ooh, nice. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Like they're masters when it comes to baby faces and heels. Like it's not like anything you've seen before. Like they've got that shit mastered. It's a totally different thing. Thank you, John.
And ran right into a boot by Kit.
Oh no, I think something awful is gonna happen to Minihausen.
Suck it in, the little guy.
No, what are you gonna do to Minihausen?
Brains as well as good looks. The guy's
exactly. Infamous DJ1 says Minihausen putting in the work.
The
no.
Return
okay, so I'm assuming he's gonna get turned into something else right now.
So Minihausen's locked in the.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
Machine.
Yeah, something. Now it's gonna be somebody else, hopefully, and this is supposed to be like the reveal that most people were probably waiting for. No, he's back.
Minihausen has.
Oh,
there's more Minihausens.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Kit Wilson.
That's
so funny.
From WrestleMania.
The cloning machine works.
It works a little too well, if you ask me.
Wilson in trouble.
Oh, God, they're coming this way.
Oh, my God, Wade, they're all over you.
Look
Look at
he's
this, Wade.
strong,
Look
bro.
at this.
He's
Airplane
strong.
spin. Airplane spin.
Strong. Oh, shit, he's still going.
Wasteland.
No, that's my move.
Wasteland.
You dirty little goblin. Don't you dare use a wasteland.
Wade.
You
oh
dirty
God,
little
he's on your
goblin.
lap. He's on your lap, Wade. Wade, he just took Wade out of the chair.
Oh,
And look
no.
at this.
No,
Oh, wait a
what?
Minnie Housen tried to curse Kit Wilson.
No.
Kit Wilson with the mirror. Turn the curse
Don't
around.
do this.
Miz now with a skull-crushing finale. Danhausen
I was about to say, what the fuck?
Minnie Housen tried to curse Kit Wilson, but Wilson used that mirror to turn the curse around and curse Minnie Housen.
Genius. Now somebody come along and get rid of these multiple.
We got
Minnie-Housens
John
at the
Taylor
desk.
says
They're
the
gonna
fans
shoot
are really
through the
into this, so
wires.
clearly it's
They're
working.
biting
I
me.
think they popped
And
for all the little
Danhausen
mini
now
Housen.
trying to rally.
Thank you, John.
Minnie Housen to the corner.
The hell is going on?
Well, tag is made. Danhausen now the legal man. Oh, Miz with a slap. And this has been humiliating for Miz and Kit Wilson so far tonight. And look at this little Fez press.
Very little Fez press.
The piston-like hands of Danhausen sends Miz over the top rope. Kit Wilson going to try his fair. He goes over the top as well.
Oh, this one's got a hell in a handbasket. These things keep grimacing at me.
They keep grimacing at me.
Shoo!
Danhausen sent into our table. Miz now.
Oh, now he's got a
finish
fire
the job.
Miz with
extinguisher.
a fire extinguisher in hand. Oh, he knows how to use this thing.
Watch, they're all gonna move. Oh wait,
No,
no,
Miz, I believe.
doesn't work.
You, it's a dog. Our car, no!
Oh my god.
Miz just blasted his partner.
Just froze his own eyeballs.
Miz can't see.
I wish I couldn't.
Wait. I wish I couldn't see. Cursed.
Minnie Housen from the top rope takes out
Minnie
Kit Wilson.
Housen. Minnie Housen flew.
Danhausen, pump kick, cover.
And we continue our streak of all of our matches.
The team of Danhausen and Danhausen.
Ladies and gentlemen, a buddy just texted me and I agree. This right here, Wade, this is wrestling.
No, it's not. What the hell just happened?
Wait,
Michael Cole?
no, it's
what
not.
happened to the industry that I love so much? I'm covered in Minnie-Housen saliva.
That's hilarious.
paint, bruises and bite marks.
I'm curious.
Oh, what a match this was. Kit Wilson threw those.
If you liked, I'm curious, did anybody here like the gingerbread stuff and then didn't like this? Because I didn't like the gingerbread stuff, but I like this because at least they went out there and they wrestled. Like, you gotta understand, I like minis. Minis are fun. But let's see. I'm curious to see what everybody thought about this.
Breaking things up.
Wes watches stuff, says I hated both. See, that I can see. That I can see. That I can see. All right, let's see. Okay, we got Lewis Loves Comedy says he loved the gingerbread and this. See, I didn't love the gingerbread. We got Talas Channel says I like this. Okay. Michelle says she didn't like either. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, John Taylor says, yeah, I wasn't a fan of Gingy, but I was a fan of this. We got Spike Hunter says this was much better. Thank you. I agree. Lobster Mania says it's a new era housing. Dragon Knight says he likes both. Everett Evans says Danhausen is cool. Grace Spears says same Denise. I'm sorry, guys, but I prefer this over them. When I saw that Jelly Roll was going to be the partner, I was so let down. I much prefer this, and I even said this last night. I said I prefer them doing mini Housens. What is happening? Is something happening? Oh, never mind. They're doing their bit where they're supposed to leave.
It goes dark.
Hey, you know, home all the action with
Oh
the
yeah.
all-new
Anyways, that's where I'm.
LJN
That's where I'm with
Superstars
all of
vintage
that.
style action figures.
We got
Features
Curry
some of
Head
the
says
all-time
Denise,
greats
I have
of
no problem with
WWE,
this
including
wacky mess
King
of this match
Kong
with the cloning
Bundy.
machine and
Along
all
with
of
Hall
that.
Famers,
I
the
think that's
Ultimate
just
Warrior,
more so to
Stone
keep in
Cold
tune
Steve
with
Austin,
the
and Jesse the Body Ventura.
Danhausen
Look for these
stuff.
figures now at Target in the United States. And right now, we have some breaking news with this special announcement.
All right, let's see what else we got here. We got Night Wolf here says I'm not a fan of this crap. We got Junior Nez with a thumbs up. We got Chewy here says bunch of tiny little paychecks are being made.
It all starts
Oh
Friday,
yes, that's
September
so
11th.
funny. We got Shane K. Andrews says really wasn't a fan of either. Nelson Kelso says I would have preferred Papa Shango. Let's see what else we got here.
Triple Mania. Friday, September 11th. And Sunday,
We got
September
FGP
13th.
here says this shit made me want to go watch Collision. Trash
And
Candy
stay
says hell
tuned
yeah,
for the
Triple
first
Mania.
location to be announced.
Alrighty, let me go ahead and catch up. Oh, by the way, so
Mexican
good job with
Lucha
everybody
Libre
on
promotion
the
will hold its largest
on our
annual event,
predictions. We are
Triple
spot
Mania,
on.
across two
So
nights for the
far,
first
all
time
of our
this September.
predictions have been
Triple Mania
right.
34
Yay.
will take place
That
on
one was
Friday,
probably the
September 11th,
easiest
at a
one, so
location
I'll
to
get
be
the next
announced,
poll
followed
up in a
by
second.
Arena CDMX in Mexico City on
Oh
Sunday,
wow! Wait, I
September
just realized
13th.
they're doing a
Fans
first ever
interested in
two-night
receiving
Triple
exclusive
Mania.
pre-sale can
September
register at
11th and September
WWE.com.
13th.
WrestleMania
September
34. And look out
11th
for Triple
location is
Mania's
TBA.
opening night location to be announced soon.
Interesting.
Still to come tonight, it is our
Oh
main
shit! Let me
event.
put that on my
The
calendar.
OTC,
Hold on.
The original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in a family civil war against his cousin.
It's interesting
Jacob
because they said
Fatu.
the first. So the first one's on
For the
Friday
World
night.
Heavyweight
That the 11th
Championship
is on
tonight.
Friday night. And then the 13th is on a Sunday.
Furniture from Wayfair.
Oh
It's
shit!
natural
Oops.
to wonder.
Nobody
what
wants to
if.
listen to the commercials. All right, give me 1 second. Got to put it in the calendar. Night 2. Okay, perfect. They had so many freaking shows. If I don't put it on my calendar, like I'll just forget. Like I'll forget, and then I need to plan in advance for this stuff because I book my life around what I'm supposed to do and stuff like that. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. Let me see. Where did I leave off here? Okay, we got John Taylor here says DW of 3-0, John Taylor 2-1. Damn you, Sammy. John, I don't know how you pick Sammy. We got Tracy here says Snickers moments of the night. Wade crash out. Yeah, literally. There you go. Wade was great on commentary with that. That was hilarious with Wade being like, this is not, he sounded like me during the Gingerbread Man segment. We got John Taylor here says, I will admit I'm biased when it comes to Danhausen. Hey, that's fair, man. That's very fair. We got Hassan Bala here says, is that WWE legend El Torito? I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank you, Hassan. We got Adam for Christ here says, yay for the Danhausen Minihausen win. Whoop. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Thank you, Adam. We got Monica King here says they used the same stage for Raw. From Raw, ? LMAO. Did they? I didn't even realize that. I'll have to I need to pay closer attention to detail or else I'm taking that off my resume. Thank you so much, Mono King, for sending that in. Alrighty. We got Uncle Dog here says, think I'm just old for the gingerbread stuff. Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, we got Astino here says, I can see why people do not like it, but I am sports entertained. We got James Irving who says, first a funeral for a gingerbread man and now Mini-Hausens. Why are we be subjected to this Vince era bullshit? We got CC Titans fan who says, oh wait, I lost you, CC Titans fan. He says, Undertaker's doing a good job with AAA. Yep, so is Jeremy Borash. I feel like Jeremy Borash doesn't get enough credit, so I'm always going to make sure to shout him out because Jeremy Borash is doing a lot over there, and he's also worked in Mexico previously when he worked with The Crash, so he's very familiar with the audience and what to do and what works and what kind of stories to tell. So Jeremy Borash deserves a lot of credit too for what's going on over there at AAA. By the way, we got Ryan Guy from Mary says, hey Denise, I just finished some shrimp and grits. Hey, get your food in, bro. That's great. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got Gentle Joy. I'm Jodo here. It says, I thought it was a great match for Danhausen. Kid got good exposure. Wrestling is for fun, and this was pretty good comedy match. Thank you so much for sending in your thoughts here. And get out of here. Brian B says Gingerbread Man could have been better. No way, Brian. No way. Big G says at least this wasn't on the main event slot. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, let me see. We also got Fuzzy Balls here. It says Danhausen is so ridiculous. Flava Flav should be his tag team partner. It can't get any more silly. Hey, shout out to Flavor Flav, man. He did a lot for the women's hockey team during the Olympics. So shout out to Flavor Flav, man. Thank you so much, Fuzzy Balls. All right, we're back in 50 seconds, by the way. Yeah, no, see, like J6 says, everyone waited to hate this with Jelly Roll, but they went with the Danhausen choice. I was going to hate this with Jelly Roll. I would have been here just like this. You know, like slowly dying. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. We got Danny Alpha here. It says, I love both the Gingerbread Man. Wasn't bad because it got Trick and Sammy filling it stars for. Let's see what else we got in here. We also got Night. Thank you so much, Nightwolf, for the super chat. He says, I find I would be a fan of Danhausen if they have less of him because they are shoving him down our throats now. I don't feel that way. I think he's kind of a breath of fresh air on the air because it's on the show because he's different. He's different. It's something different, and they do something different every week. Like they haven't repeated anything. Thank you, Nightwolf. All right, let me bring the audio back. Oh wait, never mind. I don't want to promote boxing right now. We don't want this commercial. Oh wait, never mind. This is not a boxing commercial. Oh, it's the Saudi Arabia commercial. Never mind. I'll just wait until we come back. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got main event edits here. It says Gingerbread Man should have been an 18-time world champion. Oh man. Are we doing Io and Kyrie next? Is that what's next? Because if so, I gotta get my poll up. Also, hey, what's up, Tobias? How are you, man? All right, let me bring the audio back.
Coming to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minnesota.
We got Darren here who says WWE needed more comedy on the show. Danhausen is perfect for that. We got JJC here who says Danhausen brings something in every show that is missing, lacking. If you're not into him, that's up to you, but maybe have an open mind because I enjoy it. We got Anon here who says, is there ever too much Danhausen? They could do a 3-hour Raw, just put him in the ring and give him a mic. That's all I need. All right, let me get the poll. Don't worry, we got time. Io or Asuka?
The following contest is scheduled for one call.
All right, here we go, guys. Get your votes in for who you think's winning this match. Fuck, I'm gonna have to go with I think I'm gonna go with Io. I'm gonna go with Io here. I don't want Io to lose. So if you think Io is winning, throw a 1 in the chat. If you think Asuka's winning, throw a 2 in the chat. So far, we've gotten the DWO as a whole has gotten all the predictions right. This one could be the toss-up here. This one could ruin the streak for us. So let's see. I'm going to end the poll once the bell rings, so get your votes in quick. 1 for Io in the chat. The number 1. The number 2 for Asuka in the chat.
But in the years after that, Wade,
we got I don't know, actually. We got Danny here who says, are the fans going to hijack this match with Kyrie chance? They might, which also kind of sucks for Io and Io and Asuka, because, like, you know, it's not their fault, right? It's not obviously not their fault. So it kind of sucks for them, but you know, it is what it is, man.
Bloody Ripley, that's something you just don't do.
All right, once again, get your predictions in. Number 1 in the chat. Type it in. 1 for Io, 2 for Asuka. So far right now, we got 78 votes for Io, and we got 20 votes for Asuka.
So Asuka feeling abandoned as an ally.
I was actually expecting this one to be a little bit closer. I'm a little surprised.
Towards the genius
so far, the closest one was the Seth Bron one, but even then, we still got that one with Bron. Also, while you're here, guys, if you're hanging out with us and you're having a good time and you're enjoying yourself and you're like, oh, that Denise girl, she's not too bad, make sure to click that subscribe button here on the channel and join over 252,000 of other people that have subscribed to this channel. Daily pro wrestling content, guys, post shows, watch along, interviews, whatever other shit I come up with, all of that here on the channel, everyday pro wrestling.
She actually missed it.
Thank you, Fabian. Thank you for the love.
Watch out for tonight.
Yeah, this former friendship, mentor, mentee.
We got Danny here who says, I just got to say, I can actually see Asuka getting the dub. I can too. That's why I said I thought this poll was going to be a little bit closer.
Communicate IYO SKY for good.
We got Fly Guy Rob here who says, I think Io will lose by interference. That's a huge possibility.
The most decorated women in WWE doing battle tonight. The evil Empress Asuka and the genius of the sky, IYO SKY.
No doubt about it. 2 of the greatest.
All right, let me see how our poll's doing. We got 104 people who have chosen Io. 28 people chosen Asuka. On the bright side, Asuka got way more picks than Kid and Miz. Kid and Miz only got 4.
Very intense looking.
We got Big O's Lady. Hey, Big O's Lady says, I love Asuka's gear. She always kills it. And her makeup, too.
Asuka looks incredibly
She looks great. I love her, like, one leg exposed and one leg hidden. I like that. Oh, shit. I got to end the poll. The bell rang. Ah! Ah!
So
All right, here we go. Poll has been stopped. All right, so the official, we got 105 people. 78% of the votes went to IYO. Only 22% went to Asuka. So we're all on the same page here with IYO.
IYO SKY, how do you take out Asuka?
Well, you've got to mentally.
Let's see if we continue our streak here. This could be the one that ruins it. We'll see.
For many years, the one we brought you into the industry.
Also, thank you so much, Michael. He says, wishing for a Kyrie run-in. Thank you for the great content. Thank you for giving my channel a chance, man. Thank you.
Now IYO SKY backing Asuka into the ropes.
Try to hear we got Kyrie chance, but we don't yet. But at the same time, I don't want them to take away from what IYO and Asuka are doing, you know? Thank you so much, Awesome Sauce Radio says, just subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much for doing that. Seriously. Thank you.
Respect is clearly one way at this point in the match.
And Asuka with a side.
For those of you who don't know, I'm here for Mondays for Raw, Tuesdays for NXT, Wednesdays for Dynamite, Fridays for SmackDown, and I'm also here for pay-per-views and PLEs. Oh, there you go, guys. We want Kyrie chance.
Now Asuka. IYO SKY turns it around.
And then knew it was happening.
Headlock.
Asuka clearly has such a domineering personality.
Dave says, wait, I changed my pick. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Once the bell rings, the poll has been stopped.
As far as Asuka's concerned, it is her.
Yeah, but IYO SKY
we want Kyrie chance.
Belong in the shadow of Asuka anymore. She's an accomplished 2-time world
nope.
champion.
Chewy says he can't silence the chant.
Certainly doesn't belong in the shadow, but what
love that takedown by IYO.
Oh,
nice.
God,
I love the way IYO moves in the ring, man. She moves so flawlessly.
And off that
with such
drop kick, IYO SKY now on
precision.
The someone tags up with your worst enemy. I question who really is treating who like garbage, Michael Cole.
IYO SKY does own a one-on-one victory over Asuka. That was 3 years ago.
We also got Uncle Donkey here. Thank you for the super chat. Uncle Donkey says, I still think this match should have been on the WrestleMania card. I guess better late than never. Amen, bro. Amen. Glad that they at least got their moment. And on the bright side, we've been seeing that this show, the matches haven't been cut, you know, for time. Had they been on WrestleMania, they would have been cut for time. You probably would have seen a 4-minute match between them. At least now, they are most likely going to get more time. So there's a bright side. Thank you, Uncle Donk.
IYO's relationship with the now WWE champion Rhea Ripley. They were tag champs, won the tag titles from the Kabuki Warriors, of which Asuka was a part back earlier this year. IYO now dropping Asuka to the floor.
Well, IYO has really woken up after the early goings. The polite early start from IYO has been put to bed.
And look at Asuka, great move. IYO is going up the ropes, and Asuka able to counter. And now, oh goodness.
Geez. Oh, side of the head first into the steel ring post. The gloves really are off now.
And this is where Asuka becomes so dangerous.
Yeah, we got Frank here. Says, agreed, Denise. They should definitely get more time. A lot of matches did not at WrestleMania. Tony Christ says, are you doing a post-show after the PLE? Yes, I will be joined by Sancho. Sancho will be here with me to chat about the show. Hey, what's up, Kev? How are you, man? Thank you for the kind comment, Adam. Thank you.
And now Asuka. This is vintage Asuka right here.
Oh, this needs to be the moment Asuka really punishes.
Asuka's doing the whole little game while she's kicking the head off of IYO.
To regret the day she even met Rhea Bloody Ripley.
This is the pace that Asuka wants.
Yeah, absolutely. A slow and torturous breakdown of the body of the Genius of the Sky. How the hell can IYO SKY take flight with a busted back on a rattled brain?
And ground IYO, do not allow her to fly.
So yeah, they're taking their time with it, you know?
Punishing
Good.
the corner.
Good.
This is the
Deserved.
aggressiveness, the style that Asuka likes.
Yeah, Asuka's completely smothering IYO SKY in this.
We got Curry Head here says, I refuse to purchase ESPN Plus, but I do watch you doing the pay-per-view. Curry Head, do you have Netflix? Because if you have Netflix and you purchase a VPN, you could watch on Netflix. Like right now I'm watching on Netflix. I'm not watching on ESPN. So just a tip, because I know sometimes people might not be aware of that. But for those of you who I don't know how much these VPNs cost, I'm gonna be real with you. I've had my subscription for a very long time. I already forgot what I paid for it. It might be like $80, I think, for the year. I think my subscription was $80 for the year, like the whole year, just $80. I think. Don't remember, so don't take my word for that. So if you're like already paying for Netflix and you rather maybe shell out like a quick pay instead of having to pay the $30 every month, that's a way where you could watch the shows without having to pay the $30 per month.
Not just beating IYO, but beating her up and torturing her in front of the world.
Okay, see, like there's even like lesser, like people are throwing some of what they've gotten their VPNs for in the chat for even like less. So there's a lot of them. Look, Nick the Creator says he got Proton for like less than $4 a month. Marshman says Surfshank is $60 for 2.5 years. King Chuckle says Proton VPN like $80 per year. We got Savlos here says Nerd and Surfshark $115 for the year, like $12 a month. So you see, like it's actually less than having to pay $30 a month for ESPN Unlimited. So if you're tired of not being able to watch the PLEs, that might be an option for you, especially if you already have a Netflix subscription, and it's super easy.
No sentimentality.
We got Infamous Raider Loco says, got ESPN Unlimited with Disney Hulu combo. Nice.
Now Asuka down. IYO stopped to the midsection, and IYO starting to build it. Well, maybe not. Just collapses after the punishment at the hands of the Empress of Tomorrow.
Well, it may well have been a final flurry from IYO SKY, who has taken such a beating.
And I know a lot of people always ask me, like, oh, is that allowed or will I get in trouble? You're allowed to do that. Yeah, like you're allowed to use a VPN. The feds won't come for you. It's okay. You'll be all right.
IYO SKY.
We also got Hollywood Guy. Hey, thank you for the super chat, Hollywood Guy. So what do you think is Danhausen's clone, his tag partner? I think it could be Jelly Roll, but I could be wrong. Oh no, Hollywood Guy. Are you behind on the show? Okay, I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but the match already happened though. So I think you might be behind on the stream, but I don't want to give you the spoilers if you're behind. Thank you, Hollywood Guy. Also, I'm sorry.
Genius of the Sky up top, missile drop kick.
Nice. Also, thank you so much to the Vow to Vow podcast for sending in this super chat. Very kind of you. Thank you.
Well, IYO SKY is as unorthodox as they come, but the people have fallen in love with this woman.
All right. Here we go. IYO's getting. There we go, 2 knees.
And Asuka in a whole world of trouble here.
Near fall.
We got Right Guy Mary says, not to sound like an old man, but can I use a VPN on a Fire Stick? I don't have a Fire Stick, but maybe somebody who here does can answer that question for you.
Kick out the shock is where your own body starts hurting once again. IYO has to block all of that out and keep her foot on the gas.
Okay, we got Savlo Savage. His VPN can be used on a hacked Fire Stick with a certain model number. Okay, not sure. Sorry.
There's a running knee by Asuka. Off the kick, cover.
James says Evil's a lucky freaking dude. Damn right. IYO is very charming.
There from Asuka, who is starting to believe once again, thinks she's stifled that flurry from IYO SKY and is back in the driver's seat.
Now Asuka went for the kick. IYO SKY going to roll her up, shoulders down. Another near.
I think we're getting some more Kyrie chants.
Back to her feet.
Very softly, but they're there.
On the backside. IYO again into the cover. And Asuka had forced the kick out at 2.
By the way, we got the Juan G show. Hey Juan, thank you for the super chat. He says, I'm in the crowd at back. Backlash. Hey! He says the crowd is trying to get back into it. Asuka and IYO deserve better from us. That stupid Goofhausen match really killed the energy in here. Oh no! He says hashtag we want Kyrie. Oh no, Juan, I'm so sorry. It didn't come across like that on TV. On TV, it felt like people were interested in it.
Trying to take out IYO SKY.
But you're there, so you know maybe the crowd kind of got a little tired there.
What does IYO have to do to get out of this now?
Maybe it was a lot of emotion. A lot of emotion that you guys had to spend on the mini Hausens. Thank you, Juan. Enjoy the show, man, and safe travels back home.
Just shot for shot at this point. Whose reactions are quicker?
Oh, there's the knee from Asuka.
Crazy levels of
hey, what's up, Paul? He says, hey, Denise, I've been watching wrestling for almost 30 years, and I have never had a VPN for my Netflix subscription, and nobody has ever shown me and my family to sign up for one. So it's not something that WWE promotes. It's kind of just like a thing, like if you know, you know. So the way to go about it is I would just Google for some VPNs. We threw some out there in the chat that people have thrown out. I would Google it, pick one you like, purchase it, and then basically once you're getting ready to watch the show, you open it up, whichever one you choose. You open it up, you pick a location. I suggest the United Kingdom or Canada, but whatever. I would say the United Kingdom. Change your location to United Kingdom. Go on your Netflix account, open up Netflix, and bam, you will see the selections to watch the shows. So it's very easy.
With a back elbow, trying to create some separation. A little stunner action from IYO.
Now's the time. You've got to double down on that. Oh!
Asuka caught her.
Once again, it's those holds of Asuka.
Yeah, Asuka's been putting a number right now on IYO.
Nowhere to go.
That arm is fully.
We got Jonathan here says Nord and Surfshark VPN are popular ones. Hope that helps.
IYO able to do that. Now IYO SKY with a submission hold locked in. And it's Asuka in trouble now. Is Asuka going to tap out?
Giving Asuka a taste of her own medicine, wrenching on that jaw, stretching the trapezius muscle.
Trapezius muscle.
Asuka is close to tapping it.
Trying to drag herself to the bottom rope. Not quite there. And now she gets her foot on the bottom rope.
Damn, barely got it.
Just great resistance from Asuka, and it had.
By the way, Jeff Wirtz, thank you so much for the super chat, Jeff. He says, I have a neighbor with a subscription and a big front window. Let's go. Honestly, though, at this point, like, I feel like people can make money doing watch parties at home. Think about it. Imagine you put out a little projector out in your driveway, you know, put it up on the garage door, and then invite some people over. Hey, $5, and you get to come hang out and watch some wrestling. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if some people did that. I doubt it, though, because then you'd have to invite strangers into your home or your driveway. Nobody wants to do that. Thank you, Jeff.
Knocking the stuffing out of the Empress of Tomorrow.
We also got code 4B4B4 who says Danhausen backstage is gold always. Live in ring has been hit miss with the audience. Because it's different. It's definitely different for WWE, but it does fit a lot of what they like to put out there for their fans. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Hope you're doing good this Saturday. See, guys, like earlier we were saying how this match, you know, obviously we wanted it to be on WrestleMania, but ain't no way that it would have gotten this time at WrestleMania. Ain't no way.
Asuka close this off now.
Oh, Jesus. I thought Asuka was going to fly out by accident.
Driving Asuka out to the floor.
The back of the head of Asuka just called that middle.
We also got Spike Hunter here. Says changing location on VPN also gives you different shows on Netflix, more choices. This is true, everybody. This is true. I've done it, and I'm like, ooh, Costa Rica Netflix is popping. Amsterdam Netflix is popping. There's times where I'm like, damn, some of these shows are better than what I get at home. Oh, yeah, that is a thing, too. Thank you, Spike.
And now IYO SKY on the announce table. Asuka has her where she wants her.
We got
What
Hollywood
type of
Dave here who
damage is
says,
Asuka gonna do
good
out
match
here?
so far. We got
Bring it
Dan
up our
Leckby here who
table
says
now.
this match is lit because it's they're letting them
This has got ugly
do their
in
thing.
a hurry. Referee has really lost control here. Asuka's got a little count now to do as much damage as he can.
Io able to block. Dangerous situation here for both these women.
Hey, what's up, Anon Yunan? How are you?
Asuka down. Went for the
Oh,
miss.
no, she blocked the
And
Miz.
Io Sky
Good. The
grabbed your
Miz. I said the
notepad,
Miz.
ladies.
The
Your
Mist.
notebook, and you
Not the
can
Miz.
shield.
Oh, no. Whose notes are those? Are those Wade's notes or Michael Cole's
Saving
notes?
herself in the match.
Someone's
And
notes.
the miss backfired on Asuka. And now IYO SKY dropping Asuka on the announce table. What a brilliant move by IYO.
Well, Asuka just played her ace, and it's bounced back in her face.
And now IYO off the announce table, taking Asuka down. And you're right.
I love how
Asuka
quick that
pulling out
happened,
all
too.
the
It's like,
stops.
bam, miss. She's like, no, bam, this. Look, the
was
timing of
Asuka's
that was
white
pretty
work.
good.
Best shot.
CC Titan says Wade isn't having a great night. Today's not his day, no.
IYO now.
Hey, Anon says stoned and cooking cheese steak Alfredo.
Oh,
Enjoy
second row
yourself,
moonsault
man.
takes
Oh,
Asuka
look.
down.
Look, there's a little bit of mist on the camera.
This has got to be feels so good for IYO SKY.
We got Cody BR
I'll tell you right
before
now,
he says,
historically
okay, this is an
speaking,
amazing
once
match.
IYO has this kind of momentum, once IYO has this kind of audience behind her, very difficult to slow down from here.
BTW, we also got Uncle Dunk
Man,
says, oh my
Asuka
God,
with
these
the
ladies
mess
are putting on a
backfired.
clinic. What a banger.
Great
Very
resilience
happy
by
for them.
IYO SKY.
Very
Has
happy for them.
Asuka
Because you don't
where
think,
she
like,
wants
obviously
her.
they're
IYO,
sad too
the
about
genius
losing
of
their
the
friend
Sky
Kyrie.
now, up to the
Sad
top
about not
rope.
being on WrestleMania.
Asuka
You know,
went down
so
the
this
hard
is their
way.
opportunity to,
Drops,
oh, nice.
drops IYO.
This is their
Just about
opportunity
gets
to
IYO locked
really
in position,
go all
and that
out.
armbar once again
Thank you,
locked
Uncle
in,
Dunk.
And IYO's close to tapping.
Asuka avoided IYO's moonsault, and IYO SKY now turns it into a pinning combination. Asuka still has everything locked in. Now looking for the Asuka lock. Center of the ring. Trying to get IYO SKY to tap out.
Oh, shit. For a second, I thought IYO was
IYO
tapping.
Tap. She's just flailing away, trying to stay in this.
Oh, that was close.
Don't
to a
flail.
tap out. Referee was having a look. It might be
It makes it look like a tap. Like if I was in the building, I would have started to think that IYO. If I was in the nosebleeds, I probably would have thought IYO tapped. Is she gonna pass out?
IYO may be out. In the
Oh no, IYO, you're gonna ruin our streak.
Shoulders down.
Well, a sudden burst from IYO just when it looked
We
like
got
it
Jonathan
was
here who
over.
says great submission counters.
There's nothing left in the tank. Both
Also,
women
thank you so
running
much,
on
Jay
fumes.
Murdoch. He says, I love how this match has co-main event energy.
What a
Do we really only
physical
have one
battle,
match left?
As personal and emotional as it
Wait, do we
comes.
have one match left? How many matches we got left? Obviously, Roman and Jacob. That can't be it, can it? No, I'm missing something. What else am I missing? I'm missing something. What am I missing?
Disdain for each other. IYO SKY now getting the upper hand.
Two women who
We got
simply cannot fathom
oh shit,
losing
that's
this
really
one.
it. Oh, then you're
really
right, Jay
started by
Murdoch.
Asuka.
This really does have co-main event energy.
Mr.
Oh
the
yeah, I
Kid,
forgot John
IYO
Cena's
SKY.
announcements. Holy fuck, man, this show went by
jumping up
fucking
around.
fast though.
Here's one
We've
you
only
told
been here
me,
for
Asuka.
less than 2 hours, and we only got one match left and an announcement left. That guys, that is
Bullet
fast.
train attack by
Wow,
IYO.
very fast. Thank you, Jay
Oh
Murdoch.
God! In the drop zone.
Oh yeah, you're
goal.
right, Jay. It does have that
Asuka
co-main event energy.
stunned by the bullet
Well
train
deserved.
attack. IYO SKY, top rope, over the moonsault.
Oh, who knows? Maybe that Oh,
IYO
nice.
SKY
There we go.
slays her
IYO
demon.
wins. And our streak continues. Guys, we have not gotten one match prediction wrong today. The DWO. We're smart.
Absolutely insane performance from both women.
I love it. I love
Leaving
it.
all on
We're
the mat
raising a
tonight.
smart
But
audience
IYO
over
SKY
here.
with just
Honestly, by the way, I'm very
enough
proud when it comes to
put down
predictions.
her
I always
former
feel like we do
mentor
pretty
and
good.
how good
I
does
did
that
a
feel
con
for the
man's
genius
prediction thing,
of the Sky.
and he
But
he
what a
asked
turning
like
point
30
this was,
something
Cole.
creators. I don't know
But
how
Asuka
many
going
creators.
into the miss
He
with
asked
the
like a
smart
bunch
of
of them to
IYO
get their
SKY
predictions out there.
with the notebook
Your
blocking
girl
the miss.
was number 4
another look
out
at
of
that.
like, I don't know,
Just
25
at the
or
right
30 or
moment, a
something. I'm not
shield
sure if you guys
blocking
saw
that
that.
poison.
Your
And then it
girl was
all
number
IYO
4.
from there.
And then I think the year before that I did
Notice
pretty
you
good
had no
too. And I'm
notes
like,
on the
you know
notepad.
what?
IYO SKY now with a bullet train attack. And
Yes!
that's exactly where she wanted her for the brilliant over the moonsault. That had to
All
be
right, by the way, we
cathartic.
got John Taylor here who
For
says
IYO SKY.
DWO 4-0. Well, hopefully we stay as is. All right, let me remove the widget.
And IYO with a show of respect. That had to be very difficult for IYO having to take out Asuka like that.
Oh, wait. Oh, they're friends again. They're friends again. All right, I'm going to do a John Cena. Let's do a John Cena prediction. Okay, hold on one second. So let's say, I don't know what the fuck. This one's kind of hard to do, but let's say Club WWE Mania announcement.
Wow, to these two women. So
I don't fucking know. Club WWE Mania announcement. Other? As the options? Option 4. He rejoins WWE on-screen figure, maybe? Okay, I don't know. I'll just put some options here. Okay, that's kind of out of order, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Let's try to predict John Cena's announcement. So if you think he's going to make something related to Club WWE, throw a 1 in. A 1 in. If you think he's going to make a Mania announcement about the location, throw a 2 in. If you think other, just put a 3. And if you think he's going to announce that he's going to be some sort of on-screen figure on WWE TV, then put the 4. I don't really know what the options are, so well, this one's just for shits and giggles.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
By the way, we got Uncle Dunk here. It says 5-star match. It was perfect in every aspect. Thank you, Uncle Dunk.
From Florida Championship Wrestling, Skinner, Steve Kern, a man who trained Wade Barrett. He's embarrassed about that. In the house here tonight.
That's very cool.
Dangerous Dan Spivey. The important development in the career of the late great Wyatt. And there is Steve Kern, who we mentioned earlier, a godfather from FCW and a man who trained one Wade Barrett. Well, I'll let you.
Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, get your votes in again. 1 if you think it's Club WWE related. 2 if it's a Mania announcement. 3 other. 4 maybe he announces he's a general manager or something. I don't know. I guess I'll stick with the Club WWE stuff since he's been promoting that. And then also that's what the rumors were. So I guess I'll go with that.
Live from Meta Apex at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m.
So we got just the John Cena stuff and then the matchup. The main event matchup, and then that's it. Our show's over. And then obviously Sancho and I will be here doing the post show, so it'll be a good time. Also, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, join the family. Subscribe, especially if you're having a good time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, here we go.
Welcome the greatest.
I'll close out the poll once John starts talking on the mic.
John Cena.
That's a nice suit John's wearing. Imagine John Cena comes out and he goes, I'm joining the DWO. I'm going to be Denise's brand new co-host. I don't got that kind of pull, guys, and I don't got that kind of money to pay John Cena. I like, oh, he didn't run with the suit. I thought he was going to run with the suit. I'm like, damn, Cena going to run in a suit? By the way, so far we got 48 votes for Club WWE. We got 16 votes for the Mania announcement. We got 29 votes for other. And we got 5 votes for WWE on-screen figure. All right, get your votes in. We're about to end this poll. As soon as John starts talking, I'm closing the poll. So 1 for Club WWE, 2 for Mania announcement, 3 for other, and 4 for WWE on-screen figure. Type it into the chat, the number that you're voting for. As soon as John says hello, I'm ending this poll.
This is
There it
just
is.
so cool,
All right,
honestly.
polls closed. All right, that's where we're at with what people are predicting.
One of the great things about being on this side now is I really can lean into moments like the one you just allowed me to be part of, because I know there's nobody coming down to kick my teeth in. So thank you so
He's like,
much.
I can breathe and I can wear
Truly,
my
thank
suit
you.
and look nice.
A sold-out house full of gratitude and energy, and man, I love to hear it. Thank you. It's moments like this that have had me thinking ever since my last match, what will be the next phase of my WWE career?
No, don't even say the one more
I
match.
expected this.
You can't do that. You did a whole thing about like he did a whole retirement. People paid thousands of dollars to be at his retirement.
You don't know how good that makes me feel. And I think a lot, honestly, I think a lot about that last match. I think a lot about that last evening.
Look, they're booing. They're like, nah, because John Cena tapped out with a smile on his face to Gunther.
I hear you. There were some people who were upset. I, for one, I was truly happy. Honestly,
we know. We saw you smiling while you tapped.
And I couldn't be more happy because what was most important to me about that night is we all made it something bigger. If you look at the night in its entirety, it became an evening of opportunity. I made sure whoever my opponent was, they had to win their way in to earn the spot. I kindly asked WWE superstars if they would be gracious enough to give opportunity, which they willingly did, to NXT superstars so they could be in front of a crowd like this and show the world what they got.
Shout out to Oba. He had a big match there.
And think about it. On that night, on that grand stage, for the first time, we saw Sol Ruka. We saw Javon Evans. Yo, we saw Oba Femi.
Yeah, that's nice. Good reaction for Oba's name. That's hot. That's hot. They just said his name and look at the crowd.
Oba, I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening because this is what the energy sounds like. Oba Femi debuts in December, and 4 months later, he is strutting and kicking Brock Lesnar's ass at WrestleMania.
John Strutt was so funny.
So then it hit me. I was like, damn, we got to do this again.
Wait, do what again?
So we are.
What?
I am so honored tonight to announce to you the John Cena Classic.
Oh,
An entire evening
okay.
Of the best of today competing with the best of tomorrow.
Okay.
An entire event where WWE superstars and NXT superstars get an opportunity to give you all they have.
Nice.
In hopes to be crowned a champion.
Okay. All right. I don't
That's
need
right.
this. Okay. Good.
We are
I was
making
worried for a
history here
second.
tonight because we have a brand new event and the debut of a brand new championship in the WWE.
Ah, what championship? Is it the You Can't See Me championship?
And not just any championship. This is an event, and this is a championship I am personally putting my name on.
Oh, wow.
So I am going to strive for a certain level of excellence, and I'm also going to do everything I can to make it special.
Okay.
I have said time and time again, the biggest superstar in the WWE
It's the fans?
is the WWE.
Oh, do we get to vote
universe.
like Taboo Tuesday? Do we get to vote? Like who gets to be
So
in the
on top
show?
of a new event, on top of a new championship. For the first time in history, your voice will be heard louder than ever before.
Okay, that's where the
you,
Club WWE stuff comes in.
The audience, the fan will vote
Okay.
to crown the champion of the John Cena.
I get it. Wait, what? Is it gonna be like fucking American Idol?
And every participant qualifies, which also means for the first time in history, a superstar might not win their match, but their hustle could earn your respect, win your heart, win your vote, and you can still crown them the John Cena Classic champion.
Oh, I don't like that. No, if you win the match, you win.
This is a
This is
single
American
event
Idol.
that embodies everything I stand for and everything I value, and I cannot stress to you how important it is to me. I promise to give you everything I have to make this an experience that goes beyond just one. I don't want to do this for just 1 year. I want to do it for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 30 years. The sky is the limit on this one. I want to take 1 second to thank the superstars like Obafemi that busted their ass on that Saturday to make this crazy idea reality. Hell, let him hear you. He's watching. Let him hear you.
It's the People's Choice Award, essentially. That's what it is. It's the People's Choice Award.
I wanted to take a second to thank the WWE for being gracious enough to take a chance on this crazy idea. Man, I hope it works. I want to thank everybody watching at home. Most importantly, I want to thank the city of Tampa Bay. There's a lot of you folks in this crowd tonight that know this city means a lot to me for a whole lot of reasons.
That's what I got. I got questions.
And you can add this one to the list. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for the noise. It does sound like you're ready. I will see you at the John Cena Classic.
When is it?
And now, it's time for your main.
Guys, I have so many questions. I have
Ladies
too
and
many
gentlemen,
questions.
what
Where do
an
I begin with my
opportunity.
questions?
Laid out tonight.
I was liking it
By
up
none other
until the point where he
than
said,
John Cena.
I was liking it up until the point where he said that you could
And
lose the
ladies,
match
what an
but still
announcement from
continue in the
ultimate
tournament.
top dog.
Yes, indeed. Couldn't agree more.
That's
but you
the
know what
only
makes me
part where
feel
they
like
lost
got that
me.
dog
I didn't
in me,
mind
Michael Cole.
them
What
doing
is
the
that?
tournament.
A nice can of mug root
All
beer.
right, let me get the
As you
new
can
poll
hear,
ready. Okay, so as I was
Wait a
saying,
minute. You're supposed to guzzle it.
the new
Found
poll is up, by the way, everyone. 1 for Roman, 2 for Fatu. I was liking what he said about the John Cena Classic. I didn't mind the new
Club
championship.
WWE.
I
Is
didn't
the
mind the
Ultimate
people
Insider
voting, but I thought the
membership
people would vote for
program
like
designed to
the
bring fans
matches or
closer to
something.
WWE than
But
ever before.
what
Through
I
exclusive
do
access,
mind
awards, and
is if you
experiences.
lose the
If you're
match,
interested in becoming a
you should
founding
be
member,
out the
you can
fuck
join
the
the members
tournament.
now
Like
by
you should
visiting
not be in the tournament if you lose the match.
WWE.
I'm sorry. I can't vote for
Ooh.
somebody who
My
lost.
bladder in the
I don't
main
care
event
about
is gonna
heart.
struggle.
Bro, I
Well,
care
coming up
about
next
wins.
in our main event,
I'm
the
sorry.
OTC
That's
Roman
the
Reigns
only
takes
part
on
that
his
I do
cousin,
not like.
Jacob
I
Fatu.
literally liked
It is for the
everything
World
up until
Heavyweight
that point. Up
Championship,
until
and
that
it
point,
is
that's where they
next.
lost me. That's when I thought, oh shit, this is the People's Choice Awards, American Idol kind of deal. But I guess they have a vision for this. We'll see what the vision is. And my next question to this is, when is this? Is this going to be like a PLE? What's the name of the championship? Because he did say he was putting his name on it, but I doubt it's going to be the John Cena Championship, right? I don't know. So when is it? How many people are in it? Where do the people vote? I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a thing where you like text, like dial text 00122 to vote for Obafemi. And also, why do the matches and put your body on the line if you could lose the match and just have somebody vote for you? In that case, I'm going to vote for my favorite wrestler the whole way through. Sancho's going to vote for LA Knight the whole way through, even if he loses all the matches. Anyways, whatever. So I think that was my kind of okay. So you know what? Actually, hold on. I'm rethinking about this. Okay, I think I know what this means. So I think the way that he's getting at it, where it's going to be like an NXT person versus a main roster person. So this is their way of main roster people winning matches, but basically putting over the younger person over. You know what I mean? Did I explain that right? I think that's what they're trying to do. It's like, okay, if you have, I don't know, Lola Vice versus Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan defeats Lola Vice, right? Then the people could still vote for Lola Vice to win this championship. I don't fucking know. I don't know. That's what my understanding. I don't know. I got some more questions. Give me a chart with the rules on it and explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. But I was very excited. I thought they were going to do like a Taboo Tuesday kind of deal because your girl was all up on Taboo Tuesday voting and shit. So anyways, yeah, that's where we're at here. Okay, let me get some more thoughts here and see what everyone is saying about everything. I'm a little behind here. Again, you guys can take part in the poll. We've been doing really good today. All of the matches have been spot on. Everybody's been right about their votes. And let's see if we get the last one win and we can get a clean sweep here. All right, let's see what we got here. We got John Taylor here who says the championship proves that this is all fake. Oh no. We got Cyclops here who says, I'm so lost and confused on what's being announced. Tournament, belt, voting. Those were the three things. Thank you, Cyclops. We got Logan here who says, I'd rather have Evolution every year. You know what, Logan? Yes, yes, yes. 1000% agree. Yes, yes, yes. I'd much rather have Evolution too. Thank you, Logan. We got John Taylor here who says the look on Denise's face explains it all. I was like, huh? I was liking it up until he got to that voting part and people losing and still being able to. Once he said, oh, heart, I was like, fuck, what the fuck? If your heart is really in it, your ass will win the match. The fuck? Like, y'all ever see, like, can you imagine if Rocky lost to Drago and the people were like, oh, well, we're still going to vote for Rocky because he had heart? Nah, his heart and his motivation, his dedication, and his will to never give up is what got him to defeat Drago. He didn't fucking lose, and we were all like, oh, great movie because he had heart. No, great movie because his heart got him to actually defeat Drago. Whatever. Okay, I care way too much. All right, thank you, John. We got McTaro here who says, so is this really a thing? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I hope they the explanation was a little off, so I'm hoping once it's actually done in execution, I hope it's more respectful and makes sense once it's actually executed. Thank you, McTario. We got Spike Hunter here who says they should have been an all-ladies PLE with John Cena announcing it. I knew that they were going to announce a women's PLE once they said that John Cena was the one making the announcement. We got Infamous Raider Loco here who says if someone cheats to win, makes sense to vote for loser. Sure, I guess. And again, that's their way of protecting people for getting wins, but also protecting losses. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. Thank you, Frank. We got Coad before who says, well, forget the championship and all. At least we'll get some dope matches. Let's be positive. Looking forward to Reign versus Sky. Thank you, Coad before. Let me get the audio back.
For Clash in Italy.
By the way, we also got Mike Parker Collects here who says, this sounds like peak TNA convoluted match confusion. TNA's like,
now let's check in with our post-show panel.
What the hell, WWE? Thank you, Mike. We also got Jonathan here says, I'm still confused, LOL, trying to make sense of it. Don't worry, we'll have time. I wish they would have announced when it was happening so that we could put it on the calendar. Thank you, Jonathan. We also got Melissa Bayo here says, Denise, did it feel like goodbye from Asuka? No, I don't think so. Did anybody get that vibe? I personally didn't. Thank you, Melissa, by the way, for being a DWO member, though, for 32 months. Thank you. Too bad we can't hear anything that's being said right now. But I'm pretty sure they're just hyping up the post-show, the Backlash post-show. We also got Tobias J. What's up, Tobias? He says, I wonder if they are trying a G1 or Continental Championship type deal. Well, they don't fucking bowl in the fucking G1, let me tell you. Thank you, Tobias. Yeah, I'm curious to see what and then I'm assuming that it's one of those things where if you do win the championship, it's not like you're defending it, or are you defending it, or is it one of those things where you just have it and you're the champion for that year until the next year comes by? Probably.
There can only be a couple reasons.
Oh, we got a couple of people who says, oh, wait. Jonathan says Asuka posted something on IG. What did she post? Vigos Lady says, I felt like it was goodbye from Asuka. Okay, so there was a few people who felt like that. Okay, Tyvon says, oh, I did. Asuka's the type to break kayfabe like that unless it's something huge happening. She did, give that sweet moment to IYO. So I didn't read it as a goodbye. I read it as just like sportswomanship. But okay. Let me see. Let me know what she posted on IG, by the way, since I'm not on IG right now. Since I'm streaming, but let me know what she posted it. Orlando predicts that maybe it'll happen at Saturday night's main event in July. Maybe. Okay, we got a couple of people also saying it felt like a goodbye. Alan Sider says it did feel like a goodbye. Joseph, no. Never trust Sportskeeda, bro. And I used to work there. Wait till someone official says it. Like, if she says it for herself, then great.
I am desperate.
What? Tyvon says a picture of herself looking out the window with the song My Way by Frank Sinatra. Shut up. Did she really? No way. Because, that song is... Well, I love that song. And it...
The Tongan death grip.
Hold on, let me look. Going to her page.
To your tribal chief.
This was 9 hours ago.
We're equals. We're of the same
9 hours ago. This was 9 hours ago. She just posted this.
You're beneath me.
So maybe, what the hell? Maybe, who knows? Maybe she was one of those people that got asked to take a pay cut and maybe she said no. I don't know. I do not know. She didn't post a caption or anything, so I'm not sure. Who knows? But the way that with the song and the meaning of the song, that's what makes me think that. Thank you, Tyvon.
That title.
BTW, we also got, let me see. We got John Taylor here, says PW Insider reported that Minnie Hazard was in fact El Torito. Oh, nice. All right. Thank you for letting me know, John. Yeah, someone else had thought that it was him earlier, but I wasn't sure. We got Ostino17 who says, no offense, but like half of NXT's roster is gone besides Tony D'Angelo. Pretty much. On the men's side, it's pretty weak, but the women's side, we got some good names on the women's side. But the men's, not so much. Thank you, Ostino. We got Courtney here. What's up, Courtney? Courtney says gingerbread man for the Cena Classic. And he could win. He could lose all his matches and still win because the people could vote for him. And the people would probably vote for him. Crazy. Thank you, Courtney.
Jacob Fatu tonight.
Thank you.
It was put together. It was made by the daughter of Haku.
Oh, wow.
Haku is the uncle of Jacob Fatu and the man who invented the famed Tongan death grip. It is the rare move. It's normally not used. Jacob Fatu has revitalized it, but he committed a sin in the eyes of Roman Reigns and the family. You never use the Tongan death grip against a family member.
Yeah, I don't agree with that philosophy whatsoever. Yeah, you can use all your moves against me, except for that one that hurts the most.
Wade's like,
Jacob Fatu said to Roman Reigns, hey, you're not allowed to spear me. You're not allowed to use a Superman punch against me. Doesn't work for me. Not when the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line.
By the way, our voting is currently, we got 71 votes for Roman and 34 votes for Fatu. If you're here and you want to take part in the voting, you can. In order to vote for Roman, you got to type in number 1 in the chat. If you want to vote for Fatu, type in number 2 for Fatu. And that is on the chat that you guys see. Whatever one you're on, you can just put 1 or 2. And we're going to end the poll. The poll closes, locks in, as soon as the bell rings. By the way, this is our first time that we've ever done this on the stream, and I feel like it adds, I don't know, I like the poll element on here. I'm feeling good about it. I like it. I think it gives a little bit more of an interactive feeling. Yeah, we got Michael Orr here who also says it did feel like some sort of swan song. Damn, man. Holy shit. Maybe she'll, who knows if she's on the, maybe they'll say it on the post show. We got Uncle Dunk here who says, not like this. Asuka deserves better if it was her last match. Honestly, if this was her last match, though, that match with her and Io was really good. If that was her last match in WWE, that was not a bad match to go out on. I mean, of course, it didn't have all the fanfare because we don't know for sure. But massive reaction, of course, for Roman. Of course, we don't know for sure, but I don't think this is a bad match to go out in with someone that she actually cares about and got to wrestle the best and got plenty of time in that Backlash match. I don't hate, though. If this was Asuka's last match in WWE for now, I don't hate it. Thank you, Uncle Donk. Bobster says I like the poll better than the tournament voting. Also, thank you so much to Mike Parker Collects, who says, seemed like a goodbye to me after all that time as a mean heel and didn't seem like an ending rather than setting up something else. Yeah, that did throw me aback too, right? Because she went from like being super mean to all of a sudden she's being nice to Io. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah. Thank you, Mike. And y'all are smarter than me. I didn't even pick up on any of that. I was just like, oh, she respects her for a good match.
Before posting on the scene at NXT and then WWE. He has retained the world title at least 5 different times in this city. Yet tonight, he goes into one of his most personal battles.
By the way, we got Sheldon here who says, breaking news from AEW, Farewell to Hell. Mark Davis just defeated Jack Perry to become the new AEW National Champion. What? Wow. That's a choice. I don't hate it, but that's an interesting choice up to make. All right. Good for Mark Davis getting some, I wasn't expecting him to hold singles gold, to be honest with you. Good for Mark Davis.
Warning from Jacob
Thank you, Sheldon.
Fatu last night, telling his cousins, the Usos, to stay out of this tonight, or Jacob will burn.
Thank you so much, Brian Starr, for the love. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Who else do we got in here? We got, let me see. We got Smooth Operator here says, with the Kabuki Warriors being over, they're not likely to do anything with Asuka. Pay Kurt or not, she's essentially done in the WWE, which is unfortunate, but I see why you feel that way. I mean, they've given us no reason to think otherwise.
Roman Reigns burst on the scene in WWE. With
RTG says, thanks to a golf club by Ricochet. Okay, so it wasn't clean. Okay, got it.
Jacob Fatu, fresh out of prison, would start his wrestling career, toiling on indie promotions like West Coast Pro and House of Glory and Game Changer throughout many decades.
Downey Alpha says, I was really hoping since Danhausen said he was going to bring someone that loves money, I was really thinking about Shane O'Mac.
And tonight marks the first match in Jacob Fatu's career for a world championship.
All right, so far we have 89 votes for Roman, 50 votes for Fatu. I think Fatu has gotten the most votes out of anybody. You guys even voted more for Fatu than you did for Seth Rollins in his matchup with Bron Breakker. Crazy. Okay. Interesting. Oh, bell has rang. Time to stop the poll. Actually, I'll do it after the announcement. So your last chance, guys. 1 for Roman, 2 for Fatu. Throw it in the chat. 1 for Roman, 2 for Fatu. As soon as she's done with the announcements, I'm stopping the poll.
Introducing the challenger from Sacramento,
I really like Fatu with the blue. Looks really good. Blue might be his color. I feel like we mainly see him in red.
Werewolf Jacob Fatu.
Wow, we have 96 votes for Roman, 55 for Fatu right now.
And his opponent,
This has been also the closest in terms of the voting.
Weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
All right, I'm
Jacob
stopping the
Fatu
poll in
has
5,
explained why he
4,
is bitter toward his cousin.
3,
For the years that
2,
Roman Reigns ruled with the bloodline at
1.
his side,
It's over.
Jacob Fatu
All right,
was never
so
invited to join the family.
Roman Reigns received a total of
never brought Jacob
102
Fatu
votes,
aboard.
and
That
Fatu
is where the
received
issues lie with
60
Jacob.
votes. So
For Roman
63%
Reigns,
of the
he believes he
voters
made Jacob great.
expect Roman
He
to
didn't earn
retain.
his opportunity to come
37% of the
aboard, to
voters
come to WWE.
expect
And
for a
now
new
that he's
champion
here,
to be
Roman
crowned.
Reigns believes he's
Interesting.
been slapped
All right,
in
my
his
official
face
pick is
by
Roman
his
too.
cousin and his family member,
So let's see
Jacob
if we
Fatu.
continue our streak or if they somehow surprise us here tonight. Who knows? All right, let's find out. Thank you to everybody who voted. By the way, we also got code RB4B4 who says Fatu needs to be protected more. I don't know what Hunter is doing here. This should be a big or PLE main event.
Who, as he glances way
I
down
mean,
at the
once
World
Jacob
Heavyweight
Fatu becomes
Championship,
even more
has said
popular, they can
he
always
needs
revisit this,
title.
you know?
He doesn't want it. He needs it for
I don't
his
think it's a
family.
one and
This is a
done.
man who,
I
when he
think
got
down
out
the
of
line
prison,
we
was
could
sleeping
revisit
on a
this.
mattress on a floor with his
Thank
wife
you,
and
code
7
RB4B4.
kids.
Starve like Jacob Fatu had to starve for many
Yeah, Electrical
years
says we're already in the main
part
event
because
already.
Roman Reigns
Guys,
never
like this
invited
show's
him
probably
into
going to
the
end
fray here as part of the bloodline.
in less than 3
That
hours
is a
because we've
hunger
been live
that
for
will
2
live
hours
with you
and
forever. It doesn't
24
matter how many
minutes because
times
I
Jacob
came on
Fatu
live before the
feasts,
show even
he will
started.
always fight hungry, and he's
We
fighting
also got
hungry
your boy
tonight.
KJ. Thank you so much, your boy. He says, watching my favorite wrestling content creator on my phone
gotta tell
while
you right
AEW
now,
is on my
I
laptop and
seriously
Backlash
question
on my
that
Xbox
Roman
tonight. It's a great
Reigns
vibe for real.
didn't
Damn, your
think
boy.
that Jacob Fatu
He's
had
like
earned that
doing a
invite.
little bit
For
of
me,
everything.
he
I
just
love
knew
that. Thank you for
Jacob
showing some
Fatu
love, and I'm glad
was
you're
the
having a
only
good time. Thank
family
you.
member he could not control. Jacob Fatu makes his own rules.
Jacob Fatu
Okay, let's see.
forced Roman's hand with the Tongan death grip, forcing Roman
Dingle,
Reigns
the poll is for you.
to
Who you
take
think
this
will win?
matchup
Yeah.
and off the shoulder tackle,
You
Fatu
could do it
right back
however.
up
Who
to
you
his
think will
feet.
win, who you want to win. Take
Roman
it
is
however you
questioning
want to see that.
whether Jacob Fatu is up for the responsibility of being champion.
That's just mind games from Roman Reigns, if you ask me. Clearly, Jacob Fatu is more than capable of beating anybody
Jacob's
in
so
WWE,
disgusted.
and Roman
He's like,
knows
I
it.
hate these Roman Reigns chants. Oh, I didn't even think about this. We got RSG Entertainment who says they want to end before UFC 328 starts. Oh, what time does that
Not be a
start?
good night for Roman. If he lost his championship.
No, I'm
a
so
month
sorry,
after
Ali.
winning at
Unfortunately, I
WrestleMania
cannot
to
show
his
the
family
screen
member,
or
Jacob
else
Fatu. So if you're Roman, how do you keep
ESPN
the
and
title?
WWE
You
will sue
avoid
me.
the Tongan
I don't
death
got
grip
lawyer
at
money.
all
I don't got
costs. We've
sue
seen
me
the past
money.
couple of weeks just how
I don't got that kind of
devastating
cash.
it is. It is a
All right,
visceral
they'll
hold.
clean
You don't
me
just
out
feel
quick.
pain, you feel your
I'll be like,
life
peace, guys.
slipping
Nice
away,
run.
and then
Bye.
it's put the fear into Roman Reigns.
And I guess on the other hand, Jacob's got to lock in that death grip to have a chance to win
We
the
also
title.
got Mike
And
Parker
there's a
Collects here who
shoulder
says, I
tackle
like that they
shocking
said
Reigns
Jacob
a
learned the
bit.
Tongan death grip from
Jacob
Haku because
Fatu,
Haku was in the
all
regular
gas, no
team
brakes. That's
Islanders
how he lives
with
his
Jacob's
life.
father
He's
in the
called now by
80s.
Reigns.
I love when
Roman with a
they
clothesline
do
and
little
Jacob's
things
still
like
on
that
his
to
feet.
really educate the people. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, very
And I know
hungry.
Mike loves this stuff, so thank you,
Jacob
Mike.
Fatu, and when you're hungry, Wade, you're dangerous.
Hungry, motivated, and as terrifying and unhinged a force as we have seen in many years in this industry.
Roman Reigns dumped right to our announce table here. And Jacob Fatu now going to fly with a suicide dive.
No, he's going for it.
Jacob Fatu, his eyes
He
rolling
said, I
back
don't
in his
care
head.
that I'm not supposed to do
Driving
this.
Roman now into the post with that death grip again applied.
Oh, what a shock this would be. He's fading.
Trying to suck the life out of Roman Reigns in the early part of this matchup. And that was a little warning, Wade. That was a warning shot across the bow for Jacob Fatu.
I like how he just has the crazy fingers, too.
Roman Reigns, and it is the right hand of Jacob
John
Fatu.
says, I don't send enough
Luckily
super
for
chats
Reigns,
for
that was
Denise to
applied
lawyer
outside
up.
the ring by the time he got back in the
Also,
ring,
Tony
but
says UFC main card
immediately
starts
on
at
the
8
offense.
Central time.
Yeah.
Oh, so then it's on now, right?
Roman
No,
Reigns
wait.
able to take control.
Yeah, we got, like, you can
Doing
see how
math.
devastating
I
that
don't
move is. Roman knows it. It looks like he's going for that hand.
Well, you have to, right? You got to take
6
it out of the equation.
What did you say? Oh, 8 Central Time. Okay, so then 6 o'clock my time.
Punish Fatu here.
We'll take away the biggest.
And right into the steel post.
Well, that could be a shattered metacarpal right off the bat.
That's nice though. 6 o'clock. Love it. Like I'm gonna do the post show with Sancho, and I'm still gonna have time to like do something. It's barely 5:30 for me, you know.
Some sort of way to counter the Tongan death grip.
Well, you know full well Roman is as smart as
Drums, thank you so much. He says here's a super chat to add to the Sumi money. Let's go. I'm gonna show up with my little briefcase. Be like, yo, I got my super chat money. Let's go, WWE. Bring it on, ESPN. No, do not do that, ESPN. Do not do that. All right? I live in California. It's expensive out here. Thank you, Drums. That's hilarious.
WWE World Championship match.
Let me ask you this, Cole. If Jacob Fatu does somehow win the World Heavyweight Championship, who is the real chief of the Samoan dynasty?
Well, I mean, Jacob Fatu has a claim, right?
Well, you have to be. How can you be the chief of the entire family if a family member is better than you in that ring?
Yeah, but what if
I don't think it holds up.
What if Jacob loses? Will he acknowledge the tribal chief?
I mean, I can't imagine Jacob Fatu acknowledging anybody, but that is what Roman Reigns is demanding.
Also, we haven't acknowledged Roman Reigns' boots, by the way, with the gold. Very nice.
Something has to give, though.
These two have been in the ring together before, but in tag team action. First time ever tonight, one-on-one. As Roman Reigns now looks to punish Jacob Fatu, who just
I was mad today because I was going to wear my Jacob Fatu shirt, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I was looking for it everywhere, and I'm like, where's my Fatu shirt?
Made of stone.
Couldn't find it, so that's why I'm not wearing my Fatu shirt today.
And
now says, did Backlash start early? Yeah, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
All about that unsanctioned match at WrestleMania. We haven't seen Drew since.
They've been starting their shows pretty early lately.
Who knows what state McIntyre is currently in, mentally and physically, after that matchup.
You're used to that. And Fatu now dragging Roman back to his feet.
Tyvon says, Denise Bailey posted a photo on her X page 4 hours ago. That's very interesting. It's of her with Asuka and IYO. Could be reading too much into it, but it's still interesting considering the timing. I don't think you're reading too much into it. You might be spot on, man.
The modus operandum for Jacob Fatu since arriving.
Well, we'll probably find out during the post show because usually during the post show, sometimes they break like news and stuff.
He knew this was coming. This is why he wanted Jacob Fatu nowhere near WWE.
Jacob's got to be careful now. He's playing to the crowd. He's got the champ in trouble. He's got to get his focus back on Roman.
Well, just imagine how high the
adrenaline. And there you go. Perfect point there. Jacob Fatu. Roman Reigns was waiting. He was waiting for Jacob to make that mistake, and here comes the world champ.
All the physical gifts in the world for Fatu, but there's no cheating experience at the top.
Nice.
And when it comes to experience at the top, pacing yourself, poise, timing, nobody beats Roman
Sheldon,
Reigns.
thank you so much for the super chat. He says, Stadium Stampede update. Oh, here we go. He says, Jericho, Hurt Syndicate, figured as much. Jack Perry and the Elite. Oh, shit, all them? Versus the Demand and Don Callis family. Oh, shit. Wait, how many people is that? That's 3, 4, 5,
loaded. Roman Reigns.
7,
Superman
8?
punch.
That's a shit ton of people.
Attention, and Jacob kicks out at
Damn.
one. Right over his feet.
Oh my God, Roman's face.
Believe it.
Roman's like, what the fuck just happened right now? He's absolutely
Roman
stunned.
looks like he's seen a ghost.
And Fatu's just he's a lunatic. Oh, thank you. Nick's at 7 per side. Damn.
Roman now.
A lot of people.
Blocked by Fatu. Jacob Fatu with another right hand. Roman sent across the ring, telegraphed by Jacob, and that kick just fired him up even more.
Just everything is just bouncing off the Samoan werewolf.
Off the running senton to Roman Reigns.
Normal rules of physicality don't apply inside that ring when Fatu is present.
He reminds me a lot of the late, great Umaga. Fatu now taking the fight to the world champion.
Yeah, Roman's taking a beating right now.
And speaking of Umaga.
Fuck.
What a frightening
Jacob,
sight.
I love that while you're watching Jacob, it feels like he's got a plan inside his head. Oh!
Roman collapses into the cover.
Never mind, I spoke too soon. I was about to say, it's like Jacob has a plan, a strategy in mind, and then just like Roman comes and takes him down.
From Roman Reigns, but Roman is hurting.
Jeff, thank you so much, dude. Seriously. He says, at John Taylor, you may not stand enough between you and me and Uncle Dunk. I don't know. Everyone's trying to get me to lawyer up. That's insane. Oh my gosh.
It's been an amazing night, an electric night today in Tampa. WWE Backlash.
ESPN, do not come after me. Okay? I come in peace. I come in peace.
Main event, Roman, Jacob.
Thank you, Jeff, seriously, for your generosity. Sending you, hold on. Good karma.
This is Roman just processing information
and
as
some
the match
chocolate milk in the bag.
continues. Where are my
Also sending you
strengths
that.
lying now? Where are my weaknesses? What about
That's
my
a lot. That's
opponents? How
another
do I
story
beat
for
this
another
guy?
show.
Roman Reigns now. There's the drive-by. Classic Reigns.
And gonna Jonas, thank you for being your story, man.
It's like a double whammy there, and Roman's got some ideas here.
Look at Roman Reigns' eyes. The announcer's part of our announce table here at ringside.
That announce table has been hanging on by the whole life, the entire show. The entire show has been hanging on. Dear God.
Jacob with a tongue and death grip. Look in on Roman Reigns, who may be fading here. Jacob with Roman up top.
Damn. I almost thought the table wasn't going to break right now for a second. And Jacob looked like he struggled a little bit to pick up Roman. All right, now he's going crazy. He's pissed. That's not a red. Can't pick a red this month. It needs Larry H. Parker. Need to hire Larry H. Parker. Poor Larry H. Parker. He was so famous out here. But he passed, like, I think 2 years ago. But yeah, he's like the most famous lawyer. Thank you, John.
Roman Reigns trying to drag himself.
Robo Denise is here. Don't worry, it'll go away soon.
Jacob Fatu waits for an attack.
Oh!
Spare by Reigns. Cover. Jacob kicked out.
I was gonna say you can't end it this soon for Fatu. You gotta give him a little something.
Well, what a roll of the dice from Roman
Yeah, John,
Reigns.
you didn't know Larry H. Parker died? Yeah, he died like a year or two ago.
Not when you're in there with the werewolf.
Roman Reigns learning a lot about his cousin tonight, as is the 15,000 plus here in Tampa, the millions watching around the world. World Heavyweight Championship at stake. Reigns and Fatu. And that spear knocked the wind out of Fatu, and then the unbelievable kick out by the Samoan werewolf.
That was right after Roman Reigns had been powerbombed through our announce table. That's why Roman is who he is, bouncing back from that.
Roman trying to feed off the WWE fans here tonight.
Reigns has walked this path of maximum threat more than anyone, usually surviving.
All right. Roman's getting ready here. Going for that
dragging himself up in the corner.
Spear or Superman punch. Let's see what he goes with. Yep. Nope. Fatu got him. Fatu got him.
Roman Reigns in a position.
All right.
Here comes
Fatu going for that
moonsault. He connects. Look at it. Will we have a new champion here? The cover. Up to the leg. Roman kicks out.
Holy fuck, bro. Roman held on to like 2.99999.
Keeping his position at the head
2.99999. That's crazy. Literally. Yep. 2.99999.
From Fatu, followed up by this double jump.
Insane.
Mighty moonsault. What a landing it was.
But here's the question, Wade. Fatu hit Roman with everything, and Roman still kicked out. And now Fatu's losing it. Unhinged. The headbutt's being delivered to the champion.
Yeah, this is where Fatu can be his own worst enemy. You've got to stay in control now. You have a massive upper hand. You have one hand on the World Heavyweight Championship. Finish the job.
Fatu now mounting the champion, delivering right hands. His family ties be damned tonight.
Forget about family. Be a cold, violent warmonger in that ring. It is worth it.
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys.
Jacob
all right, there we go.
understands and realizes what winning the championship means to his life, to the life of his family. Everything changes in a split second when that happens.
Security for you and your family for the rest of your days.
And Fatu now going to climb up to the top rope yet again. Roman prone, and he got the knees up. Went for a swanton. Roman Reigns got the knees up, and Roman.
Hey, what's up, Super Fro? How are you, man? Thank you for the love, James. Thank you.
And that beat may have been enough for Roman to get a knee up, but how bad is that right knee of Roman Reigns?
And again, it was the second time tonight Fatu got caught taunting with the crowd, and
they've done some pretty good moments where
Roman's knees are hurt.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Like that 2.99 kickoff for Roman was close, but you know, I like that they're making you think. I like that they're making you think that Jacob Fatu might actually have a chance.
Controlling it right now.
Now they're just trying to wear each other down, see who gets it. And it's Fatu.
Jacob Fatu, big fight field tonight in Tampa.
Oh, fuck.
One by Fatu.
Relentlessly pummeling the
going for it, he's getting the fingers ready.
And now calling for the Tongan death grip. He's already made Roman pass out once last week. Looking to do it again. And this time
he's licking the fingers too.
It's completely
there it is. Tongan death grip is in. Roman Reigns struggling, middle of the ring. Does he have a counter?
And Life Force slipping away for the tribal chief, and with it, his grip on the World Heavyweight Championship.
And Roman may be fading. It's in, locked in tight, cutting the breath off, cutting the air to the lungs of Roman Reigns, who's now down to one knee. The champion fading. The official Sean Bennett right in his face.
Oh, wow.
Trying to see if Roman Reigns is going
I was going to say, imagine Roman Reigns passes out.
Eyes have turned into
that would be crazy.
On Roman Reigns. Oh, God.
Roman may be out. Oh, no.
One arm down. Okay, then he's gonna do the whole thing.
Here.
You can always, I can always tell how they're gonna do it based off of how the referee decides to do the arm thing. Okay, gouging the eyes. Oh, not a ref bump. Lord, why? That's my biggest pet peeve in wrestling is ref bumps.
And a Superman punch. Fatu still on his feet. Roman Reigns.
Oh, someone's about to get a visual pin here.
Still on his feet. What does Roman have to do to put Fatu down?
Maybe mission impossible, Cole.
Okay, referee's not super down. He's only a little bit down. He's just a little rocked.
Spear by Reigns. Cover.
Kick out, Fatu. Yeah, knew he was kicking out there. That didn't feel like the finish yet. That didn't feel like the finish yet.
Now Roman can't believe it.
Way more than 2.5, Cole. My God, I thought that was it. The pop-up, a great reaction, Superman punch, followed by a flush spear, and somehow a kick out, and damn, that one was close.
It is loud tonight in Tampa.
They were getting ref, you suck chance. At least I think I hear them right now.
Loud in Tampa.
Hey, what's up, Grayson? How are you?
In the mind if you're a competitor at this point. And the calm is disappearing.
And now again, Jacob Fatu with the Tongan death grip.
He's got it in the Tongan death grip on Roman a good couple of times. Oh my gosh, not him grabbing the referee. Roman's face is hilarious. He's like, oh, I can't.
The turnbuckle pad taken off the turnbuckle now. It's been exposed. And Jacob Fatu.
Hey, he broke out of it. Oh, another spear.
Cover now by Roman Reigns.
Maybe it. No, that's it. Yeah. Okay. He barely made it by the skin of his teeth, by the way. And congratulations to the DWO is in order because we successfully voted correctly today in every single match, by the way. Good job, everybody. Let me see. So we had earlier in the day, we got the Bron correct, the prediction correct.
Squeezed out of his jugular.
We got the
you tell me who looks like the winner here.
we got the Sami, we got the trick correct.
Grab the turnbuckle. With the
Danhausen one.
Jacob Fatu now is enraged.
Completely lost
The one. Okay, let's see what else happens. And then, of course, the Roman and Fatu.
The Samoan werewolf.
And now the Tongan death grip again on Roman Reigns. Roman defenseless here. He barely survived this match.
Okay, I'm wondering what shenanigans will unfold. What?
Oh, come on now.
I mean, disappointment for Fatu just so much unfathomable in his mind that he was not going to win here tonight.
Jacob Fatu, he called his shot. He stepped up. And you come at the king, you better not miss. And that's what Jacob did tonight. And now Jacob Fatu, moving out officials out here. Our general manager Adam Pearce from Monday Night Raw out here as well.
Well, this is why so many Fatu in WWE cannot be controlled.
He's enhanced.
He's an absolute menace.
Back into the Tongan death grip on Roman Reigns. A devil has been awoken here tonight.
Jacob Fatu is just completely feral in that way. And he's more than
Roman in the mouth. His airways are off. They've got to get Fatu off him before serious.
Bro, Roman's dead right now. He's got like saliva coming out and everything.
I told him.
This is the Jacob Fatu, Wade, we were all warned about. This is the Samoan werewolf. This is the unhinged version of the man, and he was pushed to this tonight.
This is the version of the Samoan werewolf we've all been terrified of seeing.
This is the version of Jacob Fatu that Roman Reigns wanted to keep far.
Damn, this show flew by, guys. This was like, literally, it's been 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Right now
That's
is
crazy.
the reason why.
Flew by.
Roman
Is he coming back? Yeah, he's coming back.
Jacob Fatu is back.
He came back.
And again, back with a Tongan death grip on the champion. Call the cops. Get somebody out here.
Call the cops. Call the cops.
He is unrelenting.
Oh my God, they're like literally pulling Jacob's hair.
They can't pry Fatu away from the champion.
Bruh. Roman is like heaving.
What could have been for Jacob Fatu, but perhaps his pursuit of the championship isn't over.
I love how everybody backed away just so he can have the one moment with the championship belt up and everything. Oh my gosh, what a fast as hell show, everyone. Man, it's not even 6 o'clock for me yet. It's 5:46. The sun is still out. Look at the sun. Oh my God. All right. BTW, we still got Sancho is going to be joining us for a post show. Will probably be a quick one. Let's see. BTW, we got a couple of super chats here. We got Sheldon Jackson who says, Denise, breaking news. Okada is out and Takeshita is in for the AEW World title match on Dynamite this Wednesday. Okay, 2 questions. Well, 1 question. What happened with Okada? Why is he out? And 2, Takeshita versus Darby? I'm sorry. I'm more excited for Takeshita versus Darby than I actually was for Okada versus Darby. I love Takeshita. Thank you, Sheldon. We got Uncle Donk here who says, but Jacob needs to feed his family. Wow, he's definitely going to keep trying after that beatdown on Roman Reigns. Thank you, Uncle Donk. We got Night Wolf here who says, Jacob's a sore loser. He's a madman, all right? He's a madman. Plus, Roman barely got this win by the skin of his teeth, man. He barely got it. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, before we get into all of that, though, we do got a quick Blue Chew read to do. So hey guys, by the way, also thank you, Uncle Donkey says Darby and Pac starting any minute. That's going to be a banger. All right, let me tell you something, guys. If you want to make sure that you're having bangers in bed, the future of erectile function is here. Blue Chew Gold is changing the way that millions of men are having sex in 2026. The new arousal boosting formula combines passion and performance into one tablet that dissolves under your tongue for super fast onset. No more waiting for a pill to kick in. No more moments ruined by performance anxiety. Just the results that you want when you want them. Most ED meds only focus on blood flow, but Blue Chew Gold goes further by combining 2 ingredients for blood flow with 2 for mental arousal and connection. So you're just not physically ready, you are actually in the mood. Yeah, this type of innovation is why Blue Chew Gold is the #1 brand in erectile function. This process is simple and all online. Get started today at bluechew.com and go for gold. Ladies, if you're listening, send your man the link and make him a trophy husband with Blue Chew. Turbocharge your love life and make it easy to get hard. Discover your options at bluechew.com. And of course, we got a special deal for our listeners. That's right. Right now, when you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the 3rd one for free with the promo code Denise. Promo code Denise. That's promo code Denise. Visit bluechew.com for details and more important safety information. And of course, as always, we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. All right, you guys, thank you so much for listening. And I appreciate everybody who's here. Also, we're still waiting for Sancho to come in here to the chat. But before we get all of that going, I know we got a lot of new people here. So if you're new, just a heads up, man, don't forget to subscribe if you had a good time. If you had a good time hanging out and watching Backlash today, please join the channel. I'm here all the time. I'm always streaming. I'm always doing a bunch of different stuff. I post daily pro wrestling content each and every single day. I do post shows. I do interviews. I do watch-alongs. A ton of stuff goes on here. Every single day there is something. And also, I do want to let you guys know, if you haven't already, to make sure to go follow me on Instagram at _Denise Salcedo. I'm so close to 150,000 subscribers, and I have been posting like a mad woman. I've been posting so much. I actually just posted a brand new video. Did you guys know, by the way, that BTS was at CMLL? Go check out this video. Go give it some love, guys. Maybe a repost, give it a like, leave a comment. I'm doing a bunch of videos to like really start to grow even more so on Instagram. I'm really trying to get 150K. Here's a sample of what I post. Look at all of these. These are all interviews, all really cool interviews. And I also do news videos too, funny memes, things like that, and other fun videos that I can think of. I also do like silly stuff too that if you scroll through the page, you will definitely see, and you never know what will be popping up on the page. So if you guys haven't yet, head on over to @Denise Salcedo. Like here I am unboxing Danhausen merch. Head on over to @Denise Salcedo on Instagram and go click that follow button. And yes, I did delete all my reactions, guys. It took me forever, but I deleted about like 2,000 videos on Instagram, which took forever. But those are now gone due to WB flagging people now. We also got code BR4B4 here, who says it's not even 2 a.m. here in the UK. All PLEs should be like this. Look, I do not mind it at all. In fact, I low-key pretty much love it. I love the fact that we're not out here basically, till the nighttime. Thank you, Coed before. We also got Day the Mexican. Dude, how are you? I feel like it's been a minute. I saw you on the other stream the other day, but it's definitely been a minute. Day says, I forgot about this. I was hanging with my mom. Hey, as you should. Honestly, Day. It's Mother's Day weekend. Everybody should make sure to go spend some time with their mom. Give them a call if you can, and show them some love. Shout out to all the moms out there. And by the way, Sancho is now here, so we can kick off the stream. Hey, Sancho, how are you? Hey, you got a haircut.
Yeah, I did. Shout out to all the mamas out there. Mother's Day. I love Mother's Day, but it's so close to my birthday. You know what I mean? It's like I can't fully enjoy my birthday because Mother's Day shows up, and I'm like, come on, man. But I wouldn't be here on this earth without Mama.
Yes, exactly. Wait, Sancho, your birthday's on the 7th or the 11th?
It was the 7th.
Sancho, I forgot to wish you a happy birthday. No. Wait, did I see you on the 7th? Oh no! Wait, am I freezing or is it you? Is it me or is it you?
I'm giving
me,
you.
isn't it?
I'm giving you the silent treatment.
I'm so sorry. I feel horrible. I even wrote it down, Sancho. I swear to God.
You asked me on my birthday when Santi's birthday. I was like, what?
No, that wasn't on your birthday because you said May 7th and May 7th hadn't came yet.
I was like,
but I chatted with you. But I chatted with you that day. Oh my God. I feel horrible. Okay. I hit myself for that. I'm so sorry, Sancho. Okay, well, happy birthday, Sancho. Happy late birthday. I hope you have a marvelous continuation of your birthday month and may all your birthday wishes come true.
I can't, Denise, because it's Mother's Day tomorrow. My birthday ends. It's
and
over.
I swear, I even wrote it down. I know I did. I can't believe this. Oh my God, I'm horrible. All right. I deserve to be punished. All right, let's get to our show. I'm a horrible friend. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Backlash 2026 post show. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo and Sancho West. And Sancho's crying because I forgot to wish him a happy birthday on his birthday. Okay, here's the thing, Sancho. Here's the thing. My birthday's coming up. You are more than welcome not to reach out to me that day. You can, you owe me one. You owe me a forgetting my birthday. So the day of my birthday, I do not expect anything.
I'm gonna like double down. I'm gonna give you flowers. I'm gonna give you big parade.
No,
I'm gonna make you feel so bad. Well, hello. It's weird. What time? It's literally you're done with wrestling on a United States show at 6 o'clock. Dang.
Dude, look at the sun is still out.
The sun is still out. I mean, we're done with the PLE. What's going on?
I know. And hey, by the way, I actually really enjoyed Backlash today. Did you feel the same way?
I was telling my watch party that it definitely felt like it was all in-house. You know, you were expecting something bigger, like you were accepting returns because we were so conditioned for the viral moments, but it let the wrestling be those viral moments. Does that make sense?
Yes. No, I see what you're saying because I think an example of that, and we'll get started, I guess, right there, is the Danhausen stuff, by the way. We had the Mini-Hausens come out here and end up being the mystery partner. Now, there was mixed reactions to this because I think there were some people that were expecting some big wrestler or somebody that was going to be a big, massive surprise to come out and do this. But instead, it ended up being mini Danhausens that ended up being part of this match. And you kind of mentioned keeping it in-house, and they kept it in-house within the actual story of Danhausen.
I feel like the crowd didn't know what to do because I think the WWE let the internet get away with it, and there was so much speculations about who could be. Like you mentioned, they like this person's interested in money, but Danhausen's interested in money, so Mini-Hausen would be interested in human monies. But I do feel, though, in order to critique it, that I think that was a missed opportunity to put somebody in that position, like in that position to go over, because it's even though they later revealed who it was, it's still Mini-Hausen at the end of the day. But I think what they wanted to do is showcase Danhausen. So that's why it wasn't like a CM Punk or Obafemi, because they didn't want to overshadow what Danhausen can bring to the PLE level. And overall, that match was filled with all the shenanigans that pro wrestling can be. But I understand why they didn't give us like a CM Punk with Danhausen makeup.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to be real with you. I didn't hate this. And I know some people are going to be like, wait, Denise, you hated the gingerbread stuff, but you actually liked what you saw with the Mini-Hausens. Yes, and I'm going to explain why. A couple of reasons. One, I actually love watching minis and the minis when I watch them in Lucha. I love that shit. Like, I love all of that stuff. So I came from a perspective of, oh, this is what I normally like when I watch Lucha, and it always gets such a great reaction. And it's so fun to see that. That's why I did not mind this. Also, the second reason that I like this was when I saw the rumors that it was going to be Jelly Roll Sancho, I was a little bit like, oh, why? That doesn't really make too much sense. And now I'm glad that those rumors were completely untrue and unfounded, because that did not happen. And I had even said last night on the SmackDown post show was I much prefer to do the Mini-Hausen stuff than I do to actually see, like, you know, somebody else that doesn't really make sense to this. And I think if you watched SmackDown last night, it was pretty clear clear that we would probably get something like this because he was trying to clone himself and he was having a hard time with the machine and he's stealing Bree's hair. And there's just a lot that kind of went down that led to this. And the Minis killed it. By the way, they said that it was El Torito who was underneath the Danhausen paint.
So you had no problems with Danhausen, but did you have problems with the gingerbread man funeral?
Yes, and I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
I'm not
that was yesterday.
That's all I need to know.
I'm moving on.
That's all I need
I have
to know.
stepped into the future.
So in order to ask you more questions about this, when he went back into the clone machine, were you expecting a bigger wrestler? I thought that was getting, but yeah.
Yeah, I was. And I thought, oh, for the people that are upset, this is probably going to be like their moment to get like somebody else. But then when the mini Danhausens came out, like more of them, I started laughing.
They were like little gremlins. They were out there just causing chaos and all those kinds of things. But I feel still this was a great match for Danhausen aside. The great hot tag coming in, showcases moveset. He could actually be a technical wrestler in terms of doing those suplexes, release suplexes. All of that was really solid. I'm just hoping in like for future Danhausen, like what does this mean to the Miz? What does it mean to Kit Wilson? Do they keep going into this Danhausen verse, or does he move on? I don't know. I didn't feel like we get a clean ending. I think we just get that Danhausen always. He's 3-0 in the WWE right now.
Well, I guess it depends on whether or not they have any ideas for Danhausen, like more as in like who's next, because you got to be a certain kind of character, a certain kind of individual to be feuding with Danhausen, right? Like he's not going to be out there going against serious opponents. And how many like non-serious people do you got on SmackDown? You got a few. Of course, they're there. And there's some people that can do the mix of serious and funny. But I don't know. I don't know if they're going to keep this going or if we're ready to move on to something.
I think when it comes to Danhausen, the reason why I wanted to see him Punk was just that it'll have him be main event capable. Like for people to accept that Danhausen can be in the ring with the CM Punk. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, yeah, that definitely makes sense. I love that. So, hey, I'm going to be honest with you. It got a thumbs up from me. All right, Sancho, look, I can have fun. All right. By the way, I heard that you told San that you were talking shit about me to Santi and that you said, oh yeah, Denise doesn't like fun. She's a terrible person.
I didn't say the terrible part.
Her heart and soul is, dark and mean.
I think it comes across as you don't like fun if you don't like the gingerbread funeral with you had Trick Williams singing his soul out. I mean, at least you didn't get the gingerbread man here at Backlash.
Oh my God. All right. Well, we got a couple of super chats here. Let's see what the people are saying. We got DJ de Mexican here says, Friday was my mom's birthday. Mother's Day's here today in Mexico. Gonna go watch mariachi and restaurant. Happy belated birthday, Sancho. I love it. A lot of good holidays coming up and everything for enjoy yourself and enjoy your mom and everybody. Do you have any big plans for Mother's Day, Sancho?
No, just a simple brunch. Gifts, I kind of stepped in it today when I told the missus, I was like, my birthday was just yesterday, a couple of days ago. Where's my love?
Oh man. Alrighty. We also got JM here who says IYO should win the world title and have a very long title reign. They did her dirty last year with their title reign. Imagine all of the good matches she'll have for every title defense. And I mean, hey, today her and Asuka got a shit amount of time, like a shit good amount of time.
18 minutes.
What I meant to say.
Yeah.
18 minutes. Nice. Bravo. They got a good amount of time today and they had a fantastic match. But the big thing that people are wondering, Sancho, is Asuka done with WWE? Was this goodbye? I haven't seen anything official. However, people are speculating based off the teary interaction that she had with IYO after the match. And also based on an earlier post that she posted 9 hours ago. I actually didn't see it, where she was staring outside of a window and she had Frank Sinatra's My Way playing as the song. And I thought to myself, I wonder if maybe her contract was up or if she was one of those names that maybe got offered to take a pay cut and decided not to. Of course, I'm just theorizing here. I don't know. What did you make of this?
I thought it was a beautiful match. I think what really stole away from the match was the crowd waiting for Kyrie. I know they chanted, we want Kyrie as a sign of support, but I still think everyone in the back of their head was like, maybe Kyrie's going to come. Is this when Kyrie comes out? Because the match itself was being told in a very eloquent way. I like that there was IYO SKY, overcoming the typical things that Asuka does, being one step ahead of her, using her own submission holds against Asuka. And then, of course, when the moment happens where Asuka loses, yeah, I love that moment of them, the reverence. When I was watching that match, I was like, where's the reverence? Because if they wanted to do Joshi wrestling or Stardom wrestling, that type of style, Marigold, there's always that sense of reverence at the very end. There's that love, there's a respect between the two competitors. And I'm happy that we were able to get to that point. But I think the crowd missed that's where they were heading. Does that make sense? They kind of like it kind of shocked them that they were feeling that sign of respect. And, I don't think they were able to enjoy that moment as much as we did at home, because there was a point in the match I was like, okay, we're not getting Kyrie, right? I kind of came to grips with it. But at the end of the day, if this is the last match that Asuka was ever to put in the WWE ring, at least it was given proper time. And it had a significant moment because it went to IYO SKY. And then IYO SKY would take that forward. But to piggyback on what you said about Kyrie and Asuka, maybe Kyrie caught wind that Asuka's leaving too. So that could definitely lead into those decisions that's going forward. It's hard to say because we don't know. But regardless, I wish Asuka had one more run at the title. Like when she came back and then she ran into Jade Cargill at Queen of the Ring, I was like, damn, that could have felt like the good momentum boost for Asuka into the world title to get her going. But that went to Jade Cargill instead.
It's one of those things where while me, you, and most of the fans here would love to have seen another run for Asuka, we all have eyes. We all have ears. We're seeing what's happening. And I think it was very clear that WWE was not really having big plans for Asuka. Like, this was the biggest that it was going to get. I don't know if they had any future plans for her to work with any of the young, like, up-and-coming girls that we're seeing that are starting to build the name for themselves, right? I don't know if we would see, like, an Asuka and a Jade or a Asuka and a Jordan or whoever, Tiffy, whoever, you name all these people, right? I almost feel like they didn't really have, like, her as a main character, as a featured act anymore. And that's just based off of what we saw. And I feel that maybe she probably felt that way too. She knows what's going on. She's back there. She's seen, she's in it. She knows more than anybody. And that is, obviously it's a bummer, but I do think if this was her last match on WWE, I think it was a really good one to go out though, because she wrestled somebody that she actually cares about, has a great bond, is a great wrestler, and they were actually able to put on a really great match. I didn't actually realize that this was going to be her last match until people started bringing it up, and I thought, oh man, like I thought she was just saying, hey, good job for the match. I thought this was like a sportsmanship type of thing. I didn't expect it to be, because I hadn't seen that earlier post from Asuka. So once I saw that, I thought, oh, I think people might be right in speculating that she may be done.
But she didn't put the boots down.
No, she did not.
Did not put the boots down. Did not leave. I mean that I still think there is so much for her to do if she feels like she can do it elsewhere. But I feel that is what a lot of wrestlers are having to ask themselves is, can I do this elsewhere? And we had Kofi and Xavier answer that so far. We had maybe had Asuka here do that same thing. But I still feel that the TKO and WWE did this match dirty. If they had Kyrie there in ringside, just to be a person, to be feeling that emotion, like going back and forth, IYO, Asuka, just feeling like what we were feeling, I think everyone would have been zoned in, locked in to the story of the match rather than what could have been.
Right. All right. I want to get into this next big topic, and that is John Cena's announcement. So, mind you, there are still a lot of unanswered questions here. We still got some questions, all right? So if you got questions, they're probably the same questions that we've got here. So here is what we know. There is going to be a John Cena Classic tournament, all right?
An event.
It's going to be an event.
Yes.
There you go. Tournament event. When? Don't know. Where? Don't know. How many people? Don't know. But it's supposed to be NXT talent versus WWE talent. Then there's also going to be a new championship bout that John Cena is putting his name on. What the official championship bout is called, I don't know. I don't know if it's the You Can't See Me bout, the John Cena championship. I don't know. Okay. The point is there's going to be a new championship. Now, here's the other part. I was all up on this.
I have more questions. I have more questions. But go on.
But the part that threw me off, and I don't love this part, was when he said that fans can vote to keep people in it, even if they lose the matches. And I thought, oh, buddy, you lost me right there. I'm sorry. I'm not evolved enough, Sancho, at this point to be like, oh, well, I'm going to root for this person, even though they're losing all these matches and vote for them.
You know, like a Dancing with the Stars approach here. Call the number down below with the code
to keep Choice Award, Sancho.
To keep Javon Evans into your voting. This is what I think. It takes. Well, I see what you're saying. I don't want to cut you off here, but I understand. You like the pro wrestling. You like them to come up with the creative. You like to be able to, at the end of the day, crown a champion. You don't like the idea that a loser could go and advance and win, because it's like, then what's the match for? Right?
Exactly. Why are you putting your body on the line if it doesn't matter if you win or lose?
And if you win, if a heel wins in a dubious way, does that mean he might not win? And this title is not defended. It's a vanity title. It's a hustle, loyalty, respect title for sure. That's fine in games, but I think the power of the internet, that is a power you don't understand. They send Pitbull to Alaska to perform at a Walmart. So it could be anything. It could be worked. I don't think our vote matters. And if they weave this in that you have to be a WWE club member, I think it tarnishes the idea of what they're doing.
So here's the deal. This is the other thing, and this is why I think they're also doing this, because I was thinking this is their way to protect talent. And let me explain how they might be thinking about this. Is that if you're having the young talent versus the main roster talent, and let's say main roster talent defeats the NXT talent, right, in a matchup, people are going to be like, oh, that sucks. He lost, right? Damn. But that person can still continue on if they get the vote of the people. So then I started thinking, all right, now let's see, that to me is also a way to protect the main card talent, where they don't got to be losing often to NXT people, but have the NXT people not lose out. You see what I'm saying? It sounds convoluted, but that's my thought process with that.
I think you're confused. I don't think that the winner advances.
Explain it to me.
I don't think that the winner advances. I don't even know if it's a tournament. I think it's just an event.
He said it was a classic.
I think
a classic is a tournurnament, is it not?
I think it's just an event, and people are going to vote for whoever has the most hustle, loyalty, respect of the night. That's what I'm feeling that it could be.
Okay, so mainly, how about this? More of a showcase where you have, let's say you have 5 matches, and it's like, all right, who was the MVP of the night? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know, because it makes it weird, because it takes 2 to tango. The other person's is just as important in that match to make that other person look good. You know what I mean?
Yes. So here we are, like me and you, Sancho, are trying to break this down. Like we're trying to figure this out, because this is all the information we were given. And here's the thing. It sounds messy and convoluted when we're explaining it, but I hope that once it gets to the actual execution of it, I hope that it actually works out.
You think LA Knight wins?
I was thinking to myself, I even said this in my watch along. I said, oh my God, the Sanchos of the world are going to vote for LA Knight to win this whole thing.
Well, I don't think the content creators could sway this vote. I still believe, and I'm going to be uber pessimistic because it's wrestling. It's going to be a work. It's going to get somebody that they want to be voted this, and there's no way to prove. There's no way to prove how many people voted. There's not a API number that people could look into. I see the actual votes. You're going to vote. You're going to give away your information, and then all of a sudden you're going to get spam emails from random things, and you're going to see who's going to win. It's going to be somebody that we had no idea. It could be this new, what's his name? The new guy, Will Cruz's new name, Mason Rook. Yeah. It could be Mason Rook for all I know, which wouldn't be a bad thing. But the point I want to make is it's a weird way to put a name on John Cena's title. You can think about it like at other places, AEW, what they have their own heart, right?
Yes.
They have that, but that's actually a tournament and that ends in an actual match. This one could end in an actual match, and the people in it may not win it.
We shouldn't be this confused, by the way. We should not be this confused.
It's totally John Cena coded. It is confusing. Have you seen his posts on Twitter? It's all confusing. His IG is all confusing. We don't know what it means, but it's another thing that they want to do with John Cena. They want to continue to keep John Cena's name in the business as much as possible. And I still believe I just want to miss him. I want to miss Cena. Can I just miss him for like a little bit? Let me miss
Have you
him, dog.
gotten the chance to miss him at all?
No, because I see him every day. I wear this every day.
Every day you look in the mirror and
Every
you go,
day.
John Cena, he's right here in my heart. Well, look, hopefully it works out. I mean, you're talking to the girl that voted. I voted for Taboo Tuesday all the time. And let me tell you, none of my matches were ever
There you go.
picked. None of the wrestlers I ever chose
There you
picked.
go.
And I remember being so anxious. And then they would show the results and I'd be like, who the fuck is voting for this? And I used to think to myself, there must be some boring ass people out there if y'all are voting for this.
Well. The truth comes out, Denise, and you're gonna meet it
What's the
again.
truth?
That it's all work, Denise. You got work
Well, I mean, The
back
Rock
in the
did
day.
say it. Did you ever
Yes.
vote for the Diva Search? Because I also voted for the Diva Search.
No, I didn't
You
have
didn't
access to.
vote?
I didn't have access to a phone. What do you mean? I was
I
gonna
had a
spend.
landline. I used my landline.
Do you
I
know
didn't
how much
tell
money
anybody.
you cost your mom and dad for that?
Not my problem. Shit.
Exactly.
I was just like,
Exactly.
I'm gonna vote for my person
So
and do my little phone call.
is it tied to WWE Club? Do you think?
I
That's
don't know.
I think it's the only way to verify to vote because you can't just put it on the internet. Because I mean, who knows? A bot program could be created. There's some, very savvy people out there who are committed to get their person over.
I think they should do it like on the website. You know, when you have like the People's Choice Awards and you go and you vote. I
So-
vote on those too.
Okay, is it going to be just one title, men and woman title, or is it going to be like?
Yeah,
See, that's
I
what I
would
mean.
assume so, men and women.
Is it
I
going to
think that's
spin?
kind of a given.
Is it going to be a spinning belt?
It
Are they
should
gonna-
if it's the John Cena one.
Are they going to defend it? Are they going to have someone to challenge it? Are
I
they
don't
going to be
think so. I think
known
this is the
as
I
the
think this
Cena
is-
winner?
Yeah, I think it's almost like the Crown Jewel Championship where you have it, you win it, and then that's it.
Do you
Fades
think
away.
people that criticize AEW's multiple belts would criticize WWE's belts?
Well, they do have a lot of belts already. Both companies do. So those are the questions, Sancho. I
Lot
don't
of
know what to tell
questions.
you. And there's a lot of questions. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it plays out and hopefully it's a cool concept. But hey, we got Rodolfo Reyes. What's up, Rodolfo? He says the John Cena Classic would be a great idea if they didn't already call up everyone who was amazing in NXT. Who are they going to choose? A green Keanu Carver? Oh, God. Look, Rodolfo, you're not wrong. On the men's side, it's going to be a little bit weak. But on the
Shiloh?
women's side, it'll be pretty damn good.
Yeah, the women's got a lot, but I think Shiloh would go. Mason Rook would go.
Okay, so you got two people.
Tony D?
Sure. You know, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Sancho. Bless your heart.
But I think it's going to include like
Even then, like none of these guys that you mentioned are, the next Oba Femi or whatever.
I feel like it was meant for Oba. Like the way John Cena was talking about it and the way he talked about Oba, it was going to be the Oba's already been chosen as the winner.
Wow. Thank you, Rodolfo. We also got Anthony Giuliano here who says, hey, Denise, feeling better. How did you like the John Cena announcement? I can't believe no Zilla or any interference in the main event. I mean, it's Backlash. Maybe they didn't want to do all that. They didn't want to give it all up for everybody at Backlash. So there's that. And I'm feeling great, honestly. And as for the John Cena announcement, like I said, I hope it's better in execution than it was in explanation. Thank you, Anthony.
Needed a PowerPoint. You know what I mean? Needed
Give us a Canva graphic.
Yeah, give us something. You know what I mean? Give me a AI image. You're really good at that, WWE. Give me one of those.
We got Anthony Giuliano here who says you always look amazing, Denise. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it.
Sancho's like, what about me? Okay. What
Chop
about
liver.
me?
Just chop liver, man. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry, Sancho. You're
Got my
beautiful, too.
got my haircut for this to look as sharp as possible.
We got Brandon Payne here who says, was this Asuka's last match? I saw her IG post, was just wondering. Brandon, you and I and Sancho are wondering the exact same thing. I wish I had seen that post before this match. Like, I didn't realize any of that had even been put out because you know how the algorithm is. They show you things 15 hours later. So I hadn't seen it until people told me about it. Plus, I was also told that apparently Bailey also posted something on X of her with like Asuka and IYO. I haven't seen that too, but I've heard about it. Thank you, Brandon.
Proper send off. I can't think of anything better anyway beyond that. But I think her she should have had one more run at the title.
Yeah, I'm with you. But I don't think it'll happen at this point, Sancho.
No. She's been like floating away from main event for a while now.
We got well-rounded Leo here. It says, hopefully the tournament will lead to a big heel turn where a babyface wins, but don't get voted for, and then they turn heel. Imagine it. Shut up, and me. Why wasn't it me? I put the 5-star matches on.
Are they gonna have everybody just stand there and wait for the vote to be tabulated and then be like, then the winner is? It's weird.
Maybe. I don't know. You see, I have questions. I don't know.
I think
Are there gonna be judges?
It freaking sounds GPT created. You know what I mean? Have your fans vote for a winner. Yeah, it really does.
See, I would have preferred, if you wanted to do the voting aspect, I would have preferred a situation where you vote for the matches and for the competitors.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be
right?
fun.
Or how about this? To play devil's advocate, just for shits and giggles. Let's say you had, the final 2, and then you had 3 losers, and you're like, you can vote 1 loser back into the tournament. Which loser do you vote for?
I like that.
Maybe even that.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I don't know. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. I don't really know what's going on over here. Someone also brought up to me earlier, they were like, they could have announced Evolution. They haven't even mentioned anything about Evolution.
There's so many things that could announce as a historical thing, and I don't. So vain of John Cena to announce his own classic, if you think about it.
But he's giving back to the youth, though.
Oh, the
Sancho.
youth! It's all about the youth, Denise.
Thank you, Leo. We got a Hollywood guy here who says, "Push Lexus King." Damn it! I don't know, man. He's been there for a minute. He's got to show. He's got to show more, man.
You think there's enough Lexuals out there to vote him up to win?
What is the name? What?
Lexuals.
Oh, they're Lexuals? I didn't realize they were Lexuals.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen very many Lexuals. Are they out there?
They're out there.
Are you a Lexual?
No.
Okay, neither am I. Okay, thank you, Hollywood guy. We got D. Martin 5th here who says, elements of Cyber Sunday, Taboo Tuesday for the John Cena Classic. And thank you for the response on Threads to my photos with Shotzi. Oh, yeah. I've been on Threads. I've been interacting with people. Very fun stuff.
There's just so many platforms. Jeez.
Sancho, I'm done with all the platforms.
Threads, Club, X.
All of them.
TikTok.
I respond to a good batch on every platform.
You shouldn't, except my birthday.
I'm sorry. That's because I was busy responding on Threads.
My birthday.
Oh my God. I feel so bad. I feel like a horrible friend. Honestly, I feel really bad about it. I'm sorry. I even asked you, and I was like, okay, Denise, don't forget, May 7th is Sancho's birthday. And I saw you the day afterwards.
What's crazy is you left a happy birthday to Mr. Beast because it was his birthday. I get it.
No, I didn't fucking wish Mr. Beast a happy birthday. I didn't even know it was his birthday.
Yeah, you did.
I'm not even a Mr. Beast fan. I've never seen one Mr. Beast video.
You think Mr. Beast gets involved in the John Cena Classic?
Oh God, I don't even want to think about that.
I've been in the Mr. Beast video.
You have?
Yeah.
Wait, and how did that happen?
Hey man, Battle Royale player. IRL Battle Royale.
Sancho, you're famous.
That is my go-to thing to say to like children to make me seem cool. They go, really? I'm like, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, even though I'm impressed. Thank you, D. Martin 5th. Alrighty. Next up, we got to get into this Bron Breakker match with Seth Rollins. Dude, this was fun. I'm so glad Bron won. I actually liked this match more than Seth Rollins and Gunther at WrestleMania.
Yes, that's what I said.
It was good. What'd you think?
I loved it. I loved it because it was the thing that we needed the most. Bron Breakker needed to show the world that he's freaking Bron Breakker. And Seth Rollins, and they worked at a crazy pace together. Like their really chemistry was on point, and the ring psychology was there in terms of them doing moves, countering each other, knowing each other like the back of the hand. I think my favorite part was when Seth Rollins pulled out the chair early, anticipating the Vision's attack. That was fun. And again, this is another instance of keeping it in-house, keeping it the feud personal. Even though it wasn't a clean finish, this was a personal feud between Bron Breakker and the Vision with Seth Rollins, and Bron Breakker was the right choice of winning. I thought it was great. And the perfect match to start off Backlash, the perfect match to be on ESPN2. All around, it was by far probably my favorite match of the night.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think there was any match that was better than this. And that's not, to shot to anybody else, because I thought overall the whole card was really good. But I really did think, like, I love when Bron was tossing Seth Rollins left and right. There was a couple of times where he like flew over the top rope, and I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, like they're really getting in on this. But I loved the pacing of this match, because I thought, okay, Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker are actually similar in the sense that they go out there and they work a fast speed, and you got to see that play out. I love that instantly Bron went in and was like trying to go for that spear. I thought they did so much here that, like you said, reminded you, do not dismiss Bron Breakker. Don't count him out. He is still that guy. He is still going to be up there with the Oba Femis of the world, and do not forget that. And no, I really love this match. I thought it was freaking great. Love that. I kind of want to continue. So I wouldn't mind seeing them run it back again. I was so interested in that. All right, Trick Williams, Sami Zayn. This one was also better than their WrestleMania match. It wasn't the greatest match. It wasn't the greatest match, Sancho, but it was fine. They did their thing. Lil Yachty got a crowd reaction, by the way. He got a pop from the crowd. I was like, what? Lil Yachty's over now? Okay. All right. Got the memo. Whatever. Sancho, since you are a gingerbread man aficionado, how'd you feel about this?
Wow. I am proud of it. The thing about this match is, I think you said it best. They got more time. It was the time that they added, even though it was probably 4 or 5 minutes additional, really got the story over of Sami Zayn turning heel officially. I think no one can argue about this. Maybe Sami will still be delusional, but I still think Trick Williams is babyface now, and Sami Zayn is a heel. Even though like the match got a little complicated with Little Yachty, I think in terms of like, why would Sami all of a sudden just zone in on a Little Yachty out of nowhere? I still think like at the end of the day, it accomplished what it needed the most, was that Trick Williams retaining and Sami turning heel. And I did want Sami to put Trick more into the deep end like he said he would. I did like some of the stiffness of that match. There was a lot of strikes. There was moments where they were just kicking each other and punching each other versus wrestling moves. But overall, I think this shows you how strong Trick Williams is. And shout out to Tampa. I think Tampa was the first hour. Tampa was on point. Like the crowd was amazing and chanting "Whip that trick" and all that kind of stuff. It was good. It was really solid. I don't think anyone would have walked out of that match upset. I didn't see any like indication that Sami could have won, because it was just, there was just no way. You can't stop the Trick Williams momentum here so suddenly at Backlash.
He had such a massive reaction, and Sami's reactions too. People were booing the shit out of him. I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, like Sami, he's really hated by the people right now. Do
you feel like this was the match that it should have got at Mania?
Yes.
Because it wasn't any different. It wasn't any different, right? Yeah, it wasn't any different from Mania, really.
Yeah, no, it was just mainly that they got more time. And then the inclusion of Lil Yachty using the kendo stick and all of that, played into it. All of that was fine. Like, it was fine, honestly. But it's just crazy to me that, well, first of all, I am happy though that they did listen. At least it feels like WWE listened and gave people longer matches today. And even when we were talking earlier about the IYO SKY match, we knew that match should have been a match that should have been on WrestleMania, but thankfully, on the bright side, it got on Backlash and it got a proper amount of time. You think they would have honestly given this match 18 minutes and 30 seconds at WrestleMania?
No way. Yeah, I tweeted that out too, that I was like, I'm happy that this, there was a lot of those moments I felt like, wow, I'm glad this wasn't at Mania, which is weird to say, you want matches at Mania, and then when you see the results of that Mania, and like we talked about in a review, it just felt like they were trying to get through this Mania, understanding that they're kind of handcuffed by time restraints for those ads. And here at Backlash, not only we got the more match time, but we also got vignettes, video packages at least played during the commercial breaks. At least I was able to see them with VPN, but I was able to see the great video packages that they had. And I thought it felt like a regular PLE, and it felt like a very strong B-tier PLE for a Backlash. I mean, there was not a lot of, I guess, surprise results when you think about it. If you really, really think about it, nothing really out of the ordinary happened. Maybe if you really wanted to say Bron Breakker beating Seth Rollins was a surprise, but I look at all the results and I don't think there was anyone surprised by anything today. And I think that's why some people may rate this Backlash a little lower.
But sometimes it needs to be like that, because the point is you're following the stories. And if you're following the story should lead you to an ending that is, pretty spot on.
But I think it's more of that because we've been conditioned that Backlash was supposed to have these things. I mean, we had 2 years, 3 years straight almost of a Bloodline MFT member return, like appearing. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. It feels like when I mean in-house, it feels like the WWE is not going to sign new people for a while. I don't think that's what's happening. I think that's why Zilla Fatu didn't come out, because it was like, nope, we're not. We eliminated a lot of contracts. We pay cut a lot of people. We asked for pay cuts, and for them to bring in a new person like Zilla Fatu would have been a strange move and a weird thing to do, considering that all these people are missing or gone, you know?
Right. Well, who knows? Maybe they still eventually will, just not right now. Plus, let's not forget he's super young, still really early in his wrestling
Plenty of
career.
time.
So, yeah, exactly. We got John Taylor here, says, poor Sancho getting no love. Don't worry, Sancho. You also look ... Anyway, do you think the winners of the John Tenento Classic will be voted for via tout? The John Tenental. That's actually a great name. Let's run with it. John Tenental.
It sounds like I'm going for a jaunt. The John Tenental.
The John Tenental. No, you know what it sounds like? A really fancy hotel. Where are you staying at? Oh, I'm staying at the John Tenental.
Where you can't see it.
Yeah, you can't see it. Thank you, John. We got Rai the Game King, who says, what's their life? My voice is gone. Hope we were a good crowd. I thought it was a fine crowd, honestly. I didn't feel like there was much missing from the crowd at all.
Follow up for the person that did the super chat. You don't have to do a super chat, but maybe Denise.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
Did you feel that y'all were waiting for something for Asuka and IYO? Like, did you feel that your section of the crowd was chilling? Because that's the only match I felt like people chilled out after they said we want Kyrie. They were kind of like,
do you think it was the Danhausen stuff? Because I had somebody earlier that was at the show that blames the Danhausen stuff. They said they felt like it took the air out for a lot of people, and they were in the building.
I think it's because the Danhausen stuff is very hard to read live. You miss a lot of the nuances of the Danhausen performances, his little quips, his little movements. You miss a lot of the angles because you couldn't see Kit Wilson shove you didn't really see the facial expressions of Kit Wilson, because a lot of those performances come across so much better on TV versus when you're in the crowd. You're just like, man, I can't see any. You're looking around, they're all over the place, and then you have like the mini houses distracting you on top of the commentary table. So I would see why it was a little bit difficult to follow along if I was there live. I could feel the sensation, but I'm wondering because from those two matches, Danhausen's match and IYO's match, it felt like the crowd just went down a notch and then to kick back up. But I still thought it was weird, and it's an interesting relationship. I want to ask you this question, Denise. Do you think this ESPN relationship is panning out the way ESPN wanted?
They got booed, man, at WrestleMania when they mentioned ESPN. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Plus, I also don't think they'd be doing that free hour if it was actually working out. And I wouldn't think that they'd still, because right before WrestleMania, remember, they were still having R-Truth tell people how to get the app. They wouldn't be doing that if people were able to, actually do it.
So I think that's what it is. It's weird because it's like having two matches out of a 5-match PLE card for free available is great for the people that are not wrestling fans. But at the end of the day, when it got over into the premium side of things, I was like, damn, we're almost out the door. We're about to leave here. The whole entire PLE went from, it started at, what time was it for you? If it was 6 o'clock,
it started at 3 for me.
So it was like a really close 3 hours and we're out the door, which at the same time, that's like a level of SmackDown. And it's interesting because you do get the same amount of matches on a SmackDown, about 5 matches or so, 5 to 6. So I don't know. I'm hoping that the WWE, even the arena, didn't feel like a premium event because it felt like just a SmackDown arena with the.
But it was but at least they had good matches. I feel like I love the fast show. I love that I wasn't sitting here forever. I love that we got some good matches out of it, and I felt good about today's show. We got Ray the Game King here, says my section was quiet because we were waiting and expecting Kyrie, and yes, we were all tired after Mr. Hausen. So it seems like both of those things were spot on.
Interesting. Thank you for the update in the arena. Drive safe. Get home safe.
We got JK McIntosh. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, fewer ads, video packages, and the WWE logo in the middle of the ring. Looks like maybe we might be getting the PLEs back on track. Well, let's hope. I mean, it's only one show. Mind you, it's a smaller show than some of their other ones. So maybe that's why we got less of that. I mean, I would love to think that they listen to the fans, But come on, let's also not be naive, you know?
I
feel like I'm being a little naive by saying they might have listened to the fans.
The first match was sponsored by Invincible versus a video game, so no, it's still the same.
I'm guessing maybe because it was just a smaller show. I don't know actually why we actually
Smaller
got more
show
time this time.
in Tampa. You know, they're not going to advertise. I mean, it's different from Vegas or New York, so smaller show.
Thank you so much, JK. All right, we got one last match to get into. It was a very fast show, guys. Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu, they went to town here. Love the back and forth. Love Roman Reigns kicking out at 2.99999. Roman barely defeating Jacob Fatu. They did a really great, they told this story in a great way where Jacob Fatu really felt like he had Roman Reigns' number. And then afterwards, even when Roman defeated him barely, he was still going into on the attack on freaking Roman Reigns, getting him with a tongue and death grip. And Roman looked, have you seen that meme with the orange fish? And people usually caption it, me choking on my saliva in my room for no reason. Roman Reigns looked like that fish that you see in that meme all the time. You've seen it. You've seen it, Sancho. It's all over the internet.
You sure about that?
Yes, it's everywhere. Like
your algorithm must be different than mine, Denise. I've never seen anything about choking on anything here.
How have you not seen that meme? It's everywhere. Watch. If you've seen this meme, guys.
Are you Googling it now in a frantic
Yeah,
pace?
I'm looking for it. But it's hard to look
why
for
is
it on Google.
Why is it taking so long to find, Denise, if it's everywhere, Denise?
Trust me, I've seen it a million times.
I don't know,
Fine,
Denise.
I'm gonna search for it on Twitter. What were your thoughts on this match?
I think what was cool about this match was the mixing of the styles worked really well. You know, Roman Reigns cinematic style, working with Jacob Fatu. I think I tweeted this out where Jacob
fucking fish. All right, this
never
fish
seen
is
that fish.
everywhere. You've never seen this fish.
Never. I know the fish, yes, but I've never seen that image ever in my life.
This image is literally all over Twitter.
Why don't you bring it back? Be like, look, Roman. This Roman how the way he ended his match.
This was how Roman was.
There you go. So,
all right.
When Jacob Fatu no sells, I think Roman did a great job with his facial expressions, putting it over. I thought all those was great. This was a typical Roman Reigns match, which has always started so slow, but it worked well because Roman is able to elevate any match to make it feel more important than it actually is. And it was fun to see Jacob Fatu finally play in this environment. And I think Jacob Fatu did a great job. And they did a great job of ring psychology that anytime Jacob Fatu had a moment, he would raise his hand like this, as if to remind the crowd, like, this is coming. And, you know, so some people saying like it got to a lot of finisher fest and things like that when they were kicking out of the finishers. But I was like, that's not what they're telling you. This is the most important thing right here that we're going to look for. And then when Jacob Fatu locked it in the middle of the ring, in my mind, I was like, okay, if they were putting this move over and is very sacred, how is Roman going to get out of it without any kind of shenanigans from Jimmy, Jay, or maybe Azella Fatu? I thought they did a great job with the ref bumps. I like that it was frantic. I like that Roman was like reaching for straws and grabbing anything, and then it leads to the turnbuckle spot into the spear. But yeah, Denise, blows my mind that Jacob Fatu just literally stood right back up after the end of the match.
Yeah. And even like during the match too, I remember Roman was like, what the fuck? Like, Jacob Fatu is this. They did a really good job. Like you mentioned him always bringing up the fingers, right? And, you know, threatening that the tongue and death grip was incoming. But I thought even with the near falls and everything that they did, what they really sold to me in this match, the biggest takeaway is that no matter what, Jacob Fatu is a freaking crazy ass bastard. He's a lunatic. And that is what they really painted across for me.
Do you think the move adds some dimension to Jacob Fatu?
Oh, yeah. He has a thing now. He has a thing. Everybody needs a thing. Everybody's got something, whether it's a catchphrase, a move, obviously a move for mostly everybody, of course. But you know what I'm saying? Like everyone needs something. And that now is that something for Jacob Fatu.
I think it adds to the longevity of his career because, I mean, that moonsault's awesome for sure, but he can't do that forever. I mean, this submission hold he could do forever. He could do that in his older age, you know what I mean? Just grab it out of nowhere. But I think Roman Whoa, don't be careful, Denise. Be
I
careful,
actually
Denise.
did it a little too hard. I was like, oh no, oh no, talking
Jesus,
death grip on
Jesus,
me.
Denise. It's a work. It's supposed to be a work move, Denise. Good Lord. To see what she does for you, y'all guys, you know, she puts y'all guys over, you know, she puts on a show. But when it comes to that death grip, I think that's the most important, that Roman didn't. I mean, he did he went to sleep and didn't got out of it, sure. But it's freaking the tribal chief, right? He's able to get one instance of resiliency, and he was able to get, at least at the end of the day, get the move over. I think Roman's gone for the month. This is what writes him off.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he can't. I mean, unless he comes back tomorrow on Monday Night Raw and he's going, "Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Raw." Nah, like, dude's gonna have to sell this for sure, because that was a brutal attack that he did. A very, very brutal attack. Good show, man. I know this was a fast, easy, breezy one, but Sancho, thank you so much for being here. Please tell the world where they can follow you, support you, and wish you a happy birthday.
Find me at Sancho West Wrestling here on YouTube, at Twitch at Sancho West, on Twitter at Sancho West, and at the Wrestling School podcast, wherever podcast services around the world, at patreon.com/SantiZap.
As for me, youtube.com/Denise Salcedo. If you're already here, click that subscribe button. Go check me out on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter with the fishy memes, everything at _Denise Salcedo. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the next one. And have a very happy Mother's Day weekend. Bye, everybody.